Okay.
Oh, hi. No idea what has happened there. Streamlabs just caked it hard.
Hi,
Yeah.
everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Take 2.
Sorry, I'm making noises because I'm seeing what's happening on the stream right now.
So,
Alice has been hard at work updating the stream.
I've spent a lot of time updating the stream, and none of the players knew, so get excited. You now have...
The characters move when we talk.
So you now know when everyone's talking except for me. For now.
We should
Oh,
all
well,
be quiet
close
when
enough.
you're talking, though. That I feel like was...
I mean,
You know what?
That is true, but it's never happened.
You know what should move when Ash talks? It's the Trials of the Xel'nari, the entire title screen.
I can do that! I can do that.
But
Custom's
welcome
asking
back.
if
Hello.
we can up the volume by like double, by the way.
Which volume?
Whose volume is it? Everyone stream or just a single person?
Custom blink.
Hang on. No, yeah.
No, Custom, can you let us know if it's all of our volumes or if it's the music? Everyone? Question
Everyone,
mark.
everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
so-
'cause
I mean, it did
nothing's-
do an explosion, so
Yeah,
there
like
will be problems.
Streamlabs just absolutely caked it on me, man. It did not like it. It had a bad time. Alright, is that better? I hope that's not too loud now. You guys have to...
So, let's all say
That's
some
fine.
things and see how loud we sound.
Let's see how
lower
much
the
we
drum.
can make our characters dance. Dance, little Sam. Dance, dance, dance. I need you lovely people loud.
It's gonna be a rock party.
Actually, I think it just died. Again,
What?
The stream died?
possibly.
What?
No, stream's running.
Looks like it's still running.
Okay.
You're not accidentally downloading anything, are you, Ash?
No, of course not.
Okay, no, I'm just checking.
I disable all my downloads when we're streaming.
All good.
Yeah, I think we're all good now. We're all good.
Yeah, okay. All good.
Our stream connection to Twitch just
So-
seems to be a little unstable, that's all. And I'm not sure why, because it's never like that.
Take 3.
Take 97.
But hi everyone, and welcome to the Stormy Dragon Tavern! Especially the new people and the returning people, and we love everyone. Okay, I'm done.
Yes, we are finally back to playing D&D. It's been a little bit of a hiatus. I am sorry about that. And now apparently you're almost silent, Alice.
What the heckin' dingle farts? Okay.
We will get there eventually.
Okay. I can't be quiet now. I'm like the loudest person
I was,
here.
the stream just guessing it's prepared for when you have to do bagpipes. It's fine. It's already deafening you down.
Alright, I'll do the quick introduction while Alice tries to work out what's going on with her mic. But until then, welcome back. It has been a while. We have had a whole number of things get in the way of our streaming, unfortunately, but we are back and ready to play. So, we are playing Trials of the Xel'nari in the D&D 5th edition rule set, and we are... Let's do a quick little recap. The party has been out adventuring, following in the footsteps of a bard who has been distributing possessed and cursed items, particularly musical instruments, about in different towns, causing all manner of different disturbances. The bard goes by the name of Thimbulfingers, and they have been tracking him back and forth through a number of different towns and dealing with some of his previous misdemeanors. A number of times now they have gotten close to him, only to let him slip through their fingers. Once maybe because I put them on a Christmas voucher. But their latest endeavor took them down deep into the well of a small town that was cursed into an eternal slumber. So in Arclay, after freeing the town from the slumber, they met an unlikely new companion in the form of Mug. Hi, Mug.
Hi, Mug.
Mug has agreed to join the party in assisting in dealing with Thimbulfingers, as his evil has been stretched far and wide, and Mug has already come in contact with the effects of some of his instruments before, though unfortunately this time he fell to its power. They have since moved on and now heading on the way to Dowry, the last town that they believe Thimbulfingers to be at. They think that that is where he is set his sights to test his next experiment. And that is where we will continue with the game. But first we have another little surprise. We have an updated and brand new, fully made map of our world, which is known as Afindra. Alice, if you could do the honors.
Assuming it doesn't break again.
Assuming it doesn't
There we
break.
go. Our new map, y'all.
This has been lovingly put together by a very, very good map artist, Kazwazi. I believe we have a link to his Patreon.
I don't have it. You sent it to me.
I will post it.
No, I can do that.
I will post it right there. Done. Already done.
Wow. Okay. Cool. I will add that into the credits for our stream at some point.
We do have to add icons for locations, but a quick little thing. I'll just put a little dot here for the moment.
Kitty cat.
Make life easy. This
It's
is
a
where
Cheshire cat.
this is where the Xel'nari fortress is, and the party itself is approximately here right now. Just to give you a quick update, we will be updating it more with icons and all that.
In the
More
future.
explosions.
Preferably not explosions. I mean, depends what you guys do. If you blow a mountain up, then you know.
Yeah.
Should we blow a mountain up? I think we should blow
Had
a
that happen in
mountain
the
up.
game
Oh,
before.
Toasty's so cute. Oh,
So-
Toast.
I believe we left the party off with Kovac and Mug writing up some contracts.
Is it the the next day after our?
Yeah, so you are on the road, making your
um,
way towards Dowry.
Ash,
On the
I
road again.
didn't get a chance to mention last time before we went off bed, but Thalia would have spent some time in the blacksmith in the town repairing his weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
If the party is happy to spend that time, because that would be.
Oh, he would have done it during the night and would have skipped sleeping if need be.
Not a problem.
We got raided.
Oh, hey Raiders!
Hello.
Hey, it's the
Hello.
Beauty Beaver again. Hello,
Cat
welcome.
dance. Do the cat dance. She does not look happy doing this. I love you, sweetie.
So,
How is the stream? Sorry, I'll chat instead.
the party. The blacksmith would be more than willing to lend you the materials, seeing as you did just save their town. So
okay.
he will provide you what you need. Can I get you to make me Smith's Tools check, please?
Yep.
And add strength to it.
Strength. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I get double proficiency because I have the fire rune.
Not like this.
Yeah, it's a nat one, Ash.
Of course it is.
But
First
surely,
roll of the game.
but
I
surely the
mean-
blacksmith is helping, giving him advantage, right?
If you requested the blacksmith's aid, he would be helping you. Yes.
He's not. He would have asked for some assistance.
Then you may get.
Thank
So
you.
just don't roll another one, okay?
Why would you put that out there? Why? Why?
Well, that's okay because I rolled
Because
a
science and
9. I rolled a 9 instead. So plus my strength, that makes it a 12, and then double proficiency. That'd be a total of 16.
All right, that's more than enough. Here's for you to spend the time to reforge the surface of your hammer to get it into a nice, sparkling new shine, and ready to smash more faces.
As the rest of us are just like grabbing cotton buds and shoving them in our ears, as there's just this all throughout the night.
So that was enough to get rid of the damage. So I no longer have the damage malice. Yep.
That is correct. Yes.
Awesome.
It takes you about 4 hours, so you still have enough time to get some rest.
All right. Oh, so you're saying I can get a long rest out of
You
it?
can still get the long rest in. Yes.
Okay, then I will take it.
Alrighty. So, the next morning, on the road again, heading a bit more northwesterly towards Delry. Kovac and Mug have been expertly putting together their contracts to formalize their agreement.
Does Mug have a horse?
No, I did not start with a horse.
Mug does not have a
So,
Mug had a horse. Mug does not know what happened to said horse.
Like
So-
his boots.
No, I think Mug found out what happened to the boots.
have we got 4 horses or 3?
We have 3 horses.
All
3.
Because Sam was riding double with Alice. With
I don't think we only had 2 then. Because I was.
No, because
Oh, yeah, no, there's
Rely
3.
have their own
Yeah.
horses because we're actually quite tall.
Yeah, there's 4 of us, not. So my brain was like, yes, therefore we have 1 each.
Oh.
Wait, that thing doesn't add up.
Yeah, okay, Mug walk.
Mug can ride with Storm, I'll ride with Salai.
You might have to ride with Kovac. I think my horse is struggling. As it is.
Mhm. That's fine.
It is
I
a
mean-
nearly 8-foot tall.
Yeah, I
Goliath on
mean,
board
yeah,
that
the
horse.
lie,
Oh.
the lie himself
He's-
weighs
The lie is as
300
big as the
pounds.
horse.
He weighs 300 pounds, and that's not including the equipment on top of that. So
Is it
The
bad that I
horse
think. I actually meant to say Kovo, but I said the wrong name. Welcome back, guys! It's been like 2 weeks!
Because they are exactly the same people. You would never confuse them.
Mm-hmm.
One is a blue
One's
female
short.
and one is a large male.
You're all tall.
a large grey-skinned tattooed male.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You're
close enough.
tall.
Blue grey.
Yeah, okay, I'll ride with Kovo.
Is this the new what color the dress thing is?
Yes.
I don't like it.
Kovac is actually gold to some people.
That does bring up the whole thing of like you can actually see colours and
Excuse me.
things the exact same way. So is
Wait.
my blue your blue?
No.
Probably not.
Let's not get
Definitely.
into this.
Psychology.
I'm
So-
curious to see these contracts.
So after I imagine Kovac had finished hers the night before, and at some point, just like as we're running along, just gets her horse to sidle up along next to Storm's horse, and just says, "So, Mug, how'd you been able to complete those contracts that we had discussed?"
Mug, make good contract. Nice, easy. You sign.
I will, of course, be reading it first.
Hmm.
So
Well, you show me yours, I show you mine.
I will pull
As he
forth.
says with a blank face.
Mhm.
Phrasing.
I'll pull forth from my bag scroll and go, okay, it's all pretty straightforward, pretty boilerplate stuff. It's not. Don't bother reading all of it. It's fine. Just cut to the bottom. It'll be okay.
Whereas Mug just gets looking through some pockets, brings out something and unfolds it, and it's got a couple of lines of text.
I hand you a lovely and lovingly handcrafted scroll to peruse, and I'll take yours and go.
And for the audience, we actually do have copies of these, the contracts themselves. What's the best way to display them so that people can follow along?
Yeah, in our
In the
Discord channel, and this should provide a
channel?
link. In the Discord channel, pop it in the Sunday night's discussion.
Yes.
under stream chatter.
Yes.
Stream
And
chatter.
anyone who wishes to eyeball those contracts can. I haven't even had a chance to read them yet.
They're great.
So
So
we've had a chance.
Oh, I was too busy setting up stream, man. I'm sorry. Please
Yeah,
forgive
yeah.
me.
it'll take Kovac all of 30 seconds to read the Mug contract, and after.
What? Are you reading it twice?
Yes, she is.
In triplicate.
And so she goes over it twice and says, "Is this it?"
If you not understand, Mug explain.
No, I am very much aware of the implications of the contract. I'll just wave my hand through the air, conjure a quill in my grasp, and then just scroll out some bafflingly intricate signature in Vidalkin script, and just hand it back to Mug.
You have fancy magic pen. Mug have fancy magic pen. And he blows on the end of his finger, sort of rubs the dirt away, and then signs it with his finger very carefully. You see like the tongue sticking out the corner of his mouth near the tusk, and he signs it with his finger, and you see that there's a ink on there for his signature.
I'll have to have a more in-depth conversation with you about that later.
Mug, magic, pen.
Kovac, magic.
Are we around? I want to try and do a side check to see if there's a very small hidden behind this section here an actual quill or something.
I mean,
Roll of perception.
Sam, you're directly in front of me on the same horse as me, so yes, of course you're around.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
We're
you
doing
guys
this on
are signing
horseback.
contracts
I
on
thought we would've-
horses?
Yes.
I thought we would have stopped doing this at a campfire.
Nah.
That is if I'm doing. Is this perception or investigation? Should we say?
I think perception sounds more likely to me.
If it's perception, then that is a 19.
Nothing up the sleeve.
Witch. Burn a
there's
witch.
no hidden quill.
Neat.
I'm just going to presume that Storm is happily munching away on some jerky, blissfully paying no attention to any of this.
Yeah. During the exchanging of the contracts, can I check over the contract as well? Because I don't think I have a chance to look at this at all. Just kind of read through some of the print. I mean, they've already signed it now, so.
So for those who can't check the Discord, Mug's contract is really simple. It goes
Real simple.
Mug make deal with Blue. Blue make deal with Mug. Mug help Blue and friends stop Bad Bard. Blue and friends help Mug stop Bad Bard. Mug not blame Blue. Blue not blame Mug. When stop Bad Bard, Mug buy Blue and friends a drink. Or sing
a
song
song.
if they don't like drink.
Whereas Kovac contract is Xel'nari subcontractor agreement between Xel'nari team and Mug the Bard. This contract is between two parties. Item 1, cooperation. Mug agrees to join it and cooperate alongside the Xel'nari team as a freelance agent for as long as it takes to apprehend and bring to justice the Bard known as Thimbulfingers. Thank you.
I think that was the point to basically say TLDR.
Addendum.
Yes, it's like a page and a half. It's very unnecessarily complicated and detailed. Spells out things that should just be easily verbally agreed upon.
Hydrate, guys. I'm gonna
Hydrate.
Thanks, Fezzik.
Hey, Fezzik, how you doing?
Your hydrate killed Oddie.
I'm here.
I've uploaded these signed versions of the contract.
I just hid, that's all. I used stealth.
Actually, no, I used the wrong signed one of mine. Oh well.
Yeah, I want to roll some form of intelligence check or something to check over the contracts, just in case there's anything hidden that might be missed.
Alright, yes. I will let you
Just-
roll that over with advantage because you are quite familiar with contracts of this type, where it is
Yeah.
agreeing to services.
You rolling that one?
The first number was a 2, and the second number was a 3.
I was gonna say, a 1 he could reroll.
Yes, I realized after I said it, I was like, I don't know, one would
mean,
be fine.
I rolled earlier technically, but when I thought we were doing it off camera, and that was much, much better. However, that was not the thing. So no, yeah, that's legit. Yeah, it's fine.
Everything looks fine to you. You can't see any glaring loopholes.
No.
And as a little Easter egg that Rory doesn't know about, because I was doing the Photoshop for these little image files, the Mug contract where it's signed was the original signature I was going to put through, where the swirly text for his signature actually reads, Kovac, the stern blue lady.
It's not wrong.
It did seem a bit long.
So on the actual one, it just is the text for stirred lady.
That's great.
God
That's
damn it.
beautiful.
So, you spend your time looking over the contracts,
Hmm.
you sign them off, and make your final agreements before moving off again for the rest of the day. The travel is uneventful. At what pace are you trying to get there? You know that you are already several days behind. Are you going at a fast pace, or are we trying to keep the horses going?
Oh, that's how far away are we? Like days wise?
You're about a day and a half travel.
I think we need to push it, and then we can make sure the horses rest at town. We're already too far
So-
behind.
Are we a day and a half away at a normal speed, or if we go fast, will that be short?
You're at a day and a half for normal speed.
Okay.
Yes.
If we
So
go
if
too
you were
fast,
to do
we'll
it-
push the horses.
Do you want make horse go fast or make horse take longer during day? Go sun up, sundown, same speed.
Well,
You have the option of going faster or just traveling for a longer time.
Good soup.
Your horses, you need make decision.
There is one thing I can do. If we choose to go fast, I can burn my own energy and give them a little nudge if we are amicable to this.
that is.
All right.
Okay. I'll, since I'm already riding alongside Storm's horse, I will grab my horse, lean over and touch Storm's horse, and at second level, I'm going to cast Longstrider.
Wait, I believe I'm sharing a horse with Mug.
Yes,
Or did, yeah, okay.
Yep.
and then I'll cast it at first level again on Thor's horse.
Increasing their speed.
So the speed of the horse is increased by 10 feet for 1 hour.
Yep, not a problem. Gives them a nice little boost.
Mhm.
And you're going to ride them hard as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Can the ones who are
We had a long
piloting
ride.
roll me an animal handling, please?
Take the reins.
Yep. I think.
Let me
Is that
just
your
ask.
Jesus take the wheel moment?
Let me just ask you,
Yay! I have advantage.
who's handling the
you asked-
horse, Mug or Storm?
Your horse, you drive.
Okay, this is gonna be great. Oh boy.
Ash,
So,
nat 20 for a total of 24 for Thly's horse.
nice.
Okay, your two
So,
rolls have been a 1 and a 20.
I know. Yeah.
did you give?
Well, there was a 19 and a 20 because I have advantage thanks to my frost ring.
Nice.
Did you give Sam the reins?
Yes, I just gave Sam the reins.
Ah.
You're a droid!
I know, but here's the thing: like, you're the taller person, so for Sam to hold on to you is easier than you holding on to Sam.
No. You're in front of her.
Yeah.
You're the pipper.
So she's holding on to you.
Mhm.
Right in the
I
thing.
don't like that idea in the slightest. Like, Sam's like, no touching.
How about,
Okay,
Just-
she's holding the reins and you're holding the reins.
Poke the hand
How
to the
about-
side, to the
Oh.
side, like holding the rein.
how about we both try and control the horse and you roll with advantage?
Okay.
I feel like
Oh
that's
God, this is-
disadvantage. I'm sorry.
Well, I rolled a 12 and a 13 regardless, and I add +4 on top. So it's either going to be a 16 or a 17.
You're able to handle the horses quite well, actually.
No touchy Sam.
23 for Storm.
No touchy.
Oh, jeez, we've all done very well.
You've
Surprisingly.
exceptionally well. You managed to coax a lot of speed out of the horses. They do ride hard for quite some time. But inevitably they will start to get exhausted.
Yeah.
You can choose to push on or let them ease off, but you have already managed to half your travel time.
Well, we don't want to kill the horses.
Yeah, I was gonna say horses fatigue really
Especially in
badly.
case we are already too late and we've lost Thimblefingers, then that's when we'll get the speed. So I think it's time to let the horses take it a bit easy.
What?
So if we halve the time, does that mean we'll get there the same day?
You'll be able to get there, later in the night.
Okay. That should be fine.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, earlier in the night. Sorry, not rather than later in the night, but yes.
Yeah,
But,
I just realised changing.
Have we had
Sorry,
a long
Karen.
rest?
Karen.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, before we left town.
So I'm just slightly changing up my spell.
All right. You arrive at approximately 6 p.m.
Oh boy, that's a map.
Let it load up for you.
Ooh.
Oh no, it's large.
It's very large.
It is a larger town than the last one, yes. Here, the trees still bear the same color as those on your travel as well. It does not seem the same as the previous towns you have visited that have been affected by these instruments, where they have gone a sickly grey color. Here, everything seems alive and well. You can hear people moving back and forth through the streets, and even from this distance, on the outskirts of town, you can hear that a large crowd is gathering further inside town. You can hear the sounds of murmuring and talking. It seems some kind of festival of sorts is happening. Sitting upon the hill to your west, or in your case, to your right, coming down through here, is a large chapel.
Ah.
Looking at the symbolry that you can see, even from this distance, it seems to be Tupilo.
Which building is the chapel, sorry?
The gigantic one up on the
Like,
hill.
this one?
Yes.
Okay. No, just clarifying, that's all. I try to ping those on the map for the audience.
Not a problem.
This one.
The town itself seems to be mostly dealing with agriculture, with several orchards growing in the back of several houses. It seems that their possible main export is pears and apples.
Ooh. Fun.
Upon entering the outskirts of town, you find that there is no local militia to be seen. The town itself seems to be open borders with no fencing around it whatsoever. Seems that they believe, at least, that they experience a fairly safe and well-kept life.
Mug will get off the horse and start walking in, looking for a tavern.
Yeah, Thalai will hop off his horse as well.
Mhm.
Likewise, do the same. Lead the horse
Same.
in looking for a tavern.
Moving up through town, you find it pretty easy to find the tavern, being one of the larger buildings, and one of the only ones with a second story, just over here. It is the Golden Quail.
Okay. Everybody on the best behavior.
From the design and the architecture, it seems fairly quaint. It's not grandstanding or trying to be the center of attention. It's kind of your mom and pop kind of tavern, by the looks of it. Looks like they'll give you a nice hearty meal, and it's a place to stay on your way through. And as you knew, this was one of the major trade routes through here.
As we pass by one of the local townsfolk, Mug will go up and go, "Excuse me, you see half-elf Bard?"
Good day to you. Half-elf bard. Yeah, I mean, the troops in town. Pretty sure one of them is a half-elf.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, just up the road there. They're getting ready to perform.
Does troop have name?
I haven't actually been down there, so I'm not too sure, but you can mosey on down and see what they're up to. I'm heading down there as soon as I finish my last load.
Storm has been trailing at the back with the horses, dragging them along. And she's like, "Oh no, this does not sound good."
This sounds. This sounds.
Should we tie? Should we tie up the horses outside the tavern or bring them along just in case?
Leave them far away. What if they get cursed too?
Do we even know if it affects animals?
We don't know, but it might. Oh my God! Hi, Maddie
Mug
Morgs.
starts
Jesus
walking up.
Christ!
Oh,
Hi,
Jesus!
Shizu!
Wow!
Shizu!
Welcome.
Oh my
Okay,
God!
I think this warrants cat. This warrants cat. Oh no.
What happened?
Oh, we just got raided by
raid.
Maddie Morgs with 120 something people. 8.
128
Holy
people.
moly! All of the D&D nerds! We love you.
Wow!
Hello. Welcome.
Oh,
We are
God.
playing D&D 5th edition. This is the Trials of the Xel'nari.
Oh my
And the
good lord.
party are hot on the tail of an evil bard who is cursing magical instruments.
You deserve the beans.
Is there another form of bard?
Oh my
Well,
God, Desk Lamb Kun.
what
What are
do
you
you say to that,
doing?
Mug?
Thank you,
Oh
guys.
my God!
We
No,
love you.
what? We got to subscribe and a raid, and now I have to bring the cat. What is going on?
Heck yeah.
And the
She
cat
does not
loves
like
to
the
do
fact that she's been brought over, but
I'd go and get my cat, but I actually don't know where she's hiding. Oh, y'all are too good to us. Alright, let's try and get back in real in, but thank you guys, you're amazing.
num num num.
I love all the shizu
Alright.
There's a lot of shazoo, just do a dance, gotta do a
Do a little
dance. The
dance.
cat does not like doing the dance.
So, yes.
She's gonna kill me.
You've been informed that they are setting up ready to perform down in town, and you can already see down the road that there is a large group gathering down the road.
Marg will just walk off from the rest of them and just head down to where the group's gathering.
I will conjure wisteria onto my shoulder and follow suit.
Storm will start tying up the horses to a tree, like on the edge of town, like over here or something.
Not a problem.
Storm, we won't be able to see horses there. That might not be safe for horses. Might be worth tie them up in front of the tavern.
What do you mean? Where are they? But we want them to be. But okay.
We don't even know if if there's going to be safe. Remember, they usually affect the entire town, so they're. Otherwise,
but
we have
this
to
town
go
is
like.
bigger. Maybe it won't reach the outskirts.
Well, I still think we might need to get to our horses quick, though.
Oh,
If it's all the way over there.
Does someone have something I can use to cover my ears? I don't want to be cursed by their music.
Nope. Alright. Thalai is taking his horse. So, is there like a riding pole or a stable attached to the...
No, there is no stable here. However, there is a hitching post out the front
Alright, I'll hitch the
with
horse.
trough for it.
Yeah, I'll hitch the horse over there then.
Hype train.
And give it a good pat for such a wonderful job it did today.
It is quite exhausted, but
Oh, wow.
your choice to take it a bit slower at the end did allow them to rest up a bit, so they are not exhausted beyond use. With a bit of rest, they'll be ready to go again.
Thank you, Matty Morgs, for the 5 gift subs. Ah, crap.
Thank you.
Loud noises are
started a
happening in the
hype
room.
train. God damn it, guys!
Yeah.
Aw.
Let's go! Level 1 is completed.
Oh, man.
So, you've hitched up your horses. Mug is already on his way ahead, skipping ahead of the rest of the group a little bit, not wasting time.
And I'm following behind.
Storm
Some is...
will follow along. She has pulled out her bagpipes and is
Oh,
very
no.
as quietly
Oh,
as possible warming them up. She has a plan.
I changed my spells out, so I removed my enhance ability, so... Oh, no. Oh, well. Didn't think it'd be this quick. Yeah, Sam's just kind of going along with them.
Alright.
Trying to keep an eye out for anything sus.
Through the crowd, you can see that there is a raised platform. Though you cannot make out the figures up there, there do seem to be 3 figures up on the platform. It seems to have been, not necessarily hastily, but not very well put together. It's been
Sorry.
a bit of a rush job. You imagine they'd probably have it set up somewhere, and they've just quickly shoved it all together for the performance. But it does have a little stage ready to go.
Hydrate, guys.
Hydrate.
Oh.
Coffee Cat presents the adorable sneezes.
All right.
They're my favorite person.
How are you
in chat.
approaching?
Got cat in the name. Are we calling out to them, or are we just scouting them out? We did have a brief glimpse at what... Well, I had a brief glance at what Nimblefingers looked like. So I want to try and check... I'm not getting too close, like kind of keeping myself hidden in a way where I can kind of check to see what the people look like who are on the stage, to see if they match anyone that we've already seen prior. I mean, the only one that I'm expecting to see is potentially the Bard. I'm also still potentially expecting to see that, that dancer that we encountered, but
Oh yeah, there's only like 2 of them alive or something.
it's technically... Oh,
Make
I
it
thought
sound
Ash
like
was going, there's 5! It's like, there was technically 2, but they might have recruited another or something.
Or there
Because
was
one
one
of
we
them was
just
just a
didn't know
mercenary.
about. Yeah.
Or he might have managed to grab Thog for all we know. We don't know where he is.
As we're
So,
approaching and Storm is blowing into her bagpipe, she goes, I have a really good plan. If all else fails, I'm going to interrupt their music with my bagpipes.
No.
If I,
I'm going to try.
if I
I'm
play
gonna try and
really loudly, it
stealth.
should be fine. What do you think, Mug? You play music?
If they good performer, they will perform to music you make.
No,
But not sure.
I make bad
Not sure
music.
if anyone is good enough performer to do that.
She is puzzled. Wait, what?
Cool.
What?
I rolled a 23 for stealth.
All right. How are you approaching? Are you moving up into the crowd?
Yeah, I'm weaving in the crowd. I'm small enough anyway, so kind of me hiding in between people, it won't be too much of a thing for me, especially with that roll.
Don't forget to move your
but yeah.
character. So we know where you are.
I don't know where everyone is in comparison.
I think
Moved. Oh, it's down at the bottom. For some reason, I kept thinking it was at the top and looking up, thinking, is the map going to expand?
The crowd
soon?
is down the bottom, so move yourself into the crowd wherever you would be.
Probably there. That's a good, like,
Yep, that's it, like,
covered. Oh, actually, no. That one will be better because I've got people like surrounding me, but I get a nice view at least. And then I'll do my perception.
Moving into the crowd. Can I get you to make me an insight check? Because you never got a proper look at him.
This is very true. This is very true.
You got a lot of looking at his back as he ran from you.
Also keeping a hype train level 2.
Choo-choo.
Oh, wow.
we have
but
lots
yes.
of emotes for that, so thank you guys. That's our first hype train.
Insight-wise, that is an 18. Because the other thing I was like, I know that he smelled like lambert, and I keep calling it lambert bread, like honey bread.
Yes.
Even though I know, obviously, in my current non-animal form, but I could potentially like miss a nibble like on my shoulder, giving like a little sniff out. Well, I don't know that one.
From this distance, you're not close enough to be able to sniff out that smell from him.
That makes
However,
sense.
you do recognize the garb. It is the same garb that he was wearing.
Okay, that's useful information.
You also do recognize the dancer.
I know it. I know it.
Oh.
But there's a third person that you recognize as well.
No.
The vendor.
The
that kept getting in
vendor?
your way and annoyed
Oh, the
Kovac.
pots man!
Oh!
Which one is
Hello, bastard!
he? Which one's he?
I
The
didn't
one down
even
here.
twig.
So he kept getting in the way of Kovac being annoying, trying to sell pots and
Oh.
rugs.
Was that the one that I like just shouted down or something?
Yes,
Yes.
the one
Yep.
you basically
Yeah.
shoved out of the way.
Yeah, for those who don't have context,
Okay, I don't feel as bad now for that.
yeah, there was like a chase scene, and there was like a dance that was very graceful, and immediately like with the dance has been pointed out, she is something, and then this pot salesman's just there to be annoying, and we couldn't be like, yeah, nah, nothing to do with this. Oh, okay. We should have just killed everyone.
You find out that's the mastermind.
All right. I know where Kovac is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. They're a bit far away from me mentally. So I'm going to then...
I've just gone over to the well to look inside because
This well is filled to the brim.
Is it 30 feet or is it 60 feet?
Blue.
Yes.
How much violence Mug do before it crime?
This is a very delicate situation. We have the potential for a bard of some renown to inspire this crowd into violence. So we need to approach this delicately.
Okay.
I'm going to try and move swiftly, kind of back to the others, if possible. Well, I'll probably still stay in the crowd, but as long as I'm within 30 feet of Kovac. So I'm going
Why
to
is-
try
Quite
and
easy for
go-
you to move around through the crowd undetected.
Yeah.
Thalai is going to have a drink of water from. It was a thirsty
Cool.
ride.
Oh,
Um,
Mug's just dunking his head in and then just sort of like flicking it out and waking up suddenly.
because that won't draw attention.
Yes, but
Storm-
it draws attention away from you.
and Storm's just like, you know that's drinking water, right? Not for face.
But I drink with face.
Do you also put your food in your drink before you... Wait, your face. Sorry, common is not first or second language here. Pardon.
Mm. Yes, I put food in face.
No, I mean, wait. No, do you
Do I
also
put face in food?
face in food before eat, or like face in
Sometime.
drink before drink?
Sometime.
Oh. Okay, I guess you keep going then. Have fun. And then mumbles
in
to herself.
Kovac,
Orcs have strange tradition.
I've drunk and worse.
Kovac will hear in her head, that is the bard, the dancer, and make sure Salai knows that his lovely pot salesman is back for business.
I will nudge Thalai just in the side and kind of
Oof.
gesture up at the stage and go, seems we underestimated them.
Can I see them clearly enough from here, seeing I stand at least a head and a half above everyone else?
Not necessarily clearly. You can probably see their upper torso.
Alright.
Probably from about just above waist high.
But yeah, do I, now that's been pointed out, do I recognize?
You definitely recognize the merchant as you got right up in his face. Right up in his face. The dancer, not so much, though now that it's pointed out, you do recognize seeing her as you pass through the area. and you never really got a very good look at Thimbulfingers.
Storm's gonna run up to Kovac and
Mhm.
the lion, run up between them and go, I have an idea. What if Mug and I go up to stage and insist on joining them because they are musical musicians and we join?
No.
Why not?
Considering the people who are in play at the moment, or at least one of them have seen all of us.
But not Mug.
You are correct.
It could be a good way to get someone in close, you know?
You need Mug not look same?
No, Mug is fine. I think.
Mug sort of starts saying something, snaps his fingers, and looks human.
I too am quite familiar with this spell. I didn't prepare it for the day though, so good call.
The spell disguised person, also renamed as Skin Suit.
No, that's a whole different thing.
Maybe not.
Oh, we have a hydrate.
Hydrate, thank you.
Hydrate. A hydrate. Oh no, only the buys get to drink.
Oh,
Well,
wow. Too late now.
What a shame.
I would have drunk anyway then, I guess.
I'm just drinking because I want to drink my mango.
That's fair. Mango's a good choice.
I'm gonna look up at Wisteria on my shoulder and scooch under her chin and say, and just say in my head for Wisteria to take a few rounds going the long way, circle around outside of town, and then come up behind the stage and just hang out in some of these bushes. And just, and once I know she's there, I'm going to change my senses to be hers, and I'm going to try and eavesdrop on the pre-concert conversation.
As you're flying over, you can hear them tuning their instruments. It looks like they're getting ready to start their performance. As Wisteria moves her way around, you hear Thimbulfingers step forward and, ladies, gentlemen, welcome. We are Sapphire Glamour. I know you expected the whole troop. Unfortunately, some have fallen ill, so it is just the three of us today. But we shall perform for you all the same.
Oh, that name is so obnoxious.
They felt ill, as in.
Oh, it just so encapsulates
we killed
them.
Yeah, because we killed the Kenku.
There was an Aarakocra. There's an Aarakocra, I think.
No,
Was it Aarakocra?
It was a king.
it was a
And
king.
a
They killed themselves,
halfling.
I think. I think they fell off the building.
It was assisted suicide.
Assisted
I don't know what
second.
you're talking about. What?
And there was also the halfling,
Storm
if I
has
remember
successfully
correctly.
killed more people by accident than intentionally.
So
That happens.
It's 3 for 0.
See, this is why you just don't pull your blows. You just kill them. Then you know you intend.
Okay, but also she's a child and doesn't know how to control her powers.
I'm just waiting for Storm to rip the head off and leave it at the bed of one of us in the tavern.
So, Ash, what are the instruments that are being tuned and prepared to be played?
So he has a flute. The tuning was actually being done by the merchant, and he has a cello.
So the merchant has a cello. He has a flute. Does the dancer have anything, or is she just there to dance?
She is there to dance. She does have 2 ornate fans in her hands currently.
Oh,
They were
dear.
rather mesmerizing last time, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
She's a
Um,
bard in her
that
own
was
right.
last time.
Blue, you want
Yes.
me stop performance?
yes, please.
Okay. Mug goes over to the front of the stage.
As you
This
move
is
in over, you get to the stage just as he puts a rather large and very, very ornate wooden carved flute to his mouth, and is about to blow.
I jump up on the stage.
Yeah, it's not very high off the ground, so that's
Yeah.
easily enough. He stops and looks over to you and goes, "Excuse me, sir.
You need more performer. I perform. I'm good.
Roll me a persuasion."
Not wrong.
Come on, Mark.
Mug.
21.
21.
Ooh.
Hey! That's
He kind
not
of looks
bad.
you over for a moment and goes, looks back at the rest of the group, and they kind of shrug for it. He goes, "Well, it wouldn't hurt. Jump on up. See if you can follow along with us."
What am I proficient with? Is there a drum?
There would be a drummer off to the side, yes,
Yes.
because one of their previous members, who is now dead, was a drummer.
Do you know what you're talking about?
Jade, it was self-defense. They tried to kill us first.
That is true.
Yeah,
That is very
yeah,
true.
100% true. Which
So-
one was the drummer?
We don't know.
You don't know.
I'll go over, sort of get the two musicians there. Go. What song we playing?
Just follow along with us. You'll pick up the tune pretty
So I'm gonna
easily.
start creeping in a little bit.
It's one of our own creation.
Literally.
And she begrudgingly puts away the bagpipes because she's like, I'm too scared to risk it, and puts her hands over her ears.
I cast Mage Armor. I got a feeling.
She's doing the like the kid thing of like la 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 la.
And he puts the flute back to his mouth and starts.
Just as he does that, Mug is going to mentally hum a note that is off key into that bard's brain. So whatever note he's playing on the flute, I'm shifting it out by like a quarter note, just to throw everything off.
Are you gonna like audio jam his brain?
Audio jam brain overboard.
Hey, you have. If this is going to be a battle of the bards, Mug is going to cheat.
It's going to be like a Scanlan
You
versus
see him
Kaylee.
put the flute up to his mouth and starts to blow, and the first few notes definitely come out odd. It's very strange. It is quite a powerful flute as well, being able to cast out across the audience. But you can immediately hear that there is something odd about the tone. But he does seem to stutter for just a moment before correcting himself and regaining the tone again. So he has actually managed to overcome it, but it did stutter him. However, you hear something else, Mug, being up on the stage. You hear the sound of something cracking below.
As in under the stage.
Under the stage.
Uh-oh.
Is it like wood cracking, or is it
It is
like...
wood cracking.
Bye, Mug.
It is not coming from where you are. It is coming from where the merchant is.
I will keep an eye on the... Actually, as I'm playing, I'll sort of move over. Actually, is it a hand drum? Can I move around with it, or is it a big set one?
It is a larger drum, but you could potentially move around with it still.
Yeah. So sort of move around and make it obvious to the rest of the team that I'm kind of pointing towards the merchant. That I'm kind of signaling him.
Yes, the person we have been with for less than a day.
For everyone in the audience,
what are you
can I
signaling,
get
sorry?
I'm pointing
Well, we're
out
about to find out.
the merchant, the cook
okay.
merchant, who was... he was
Causing
playing the
crackling
cello?
noise.
He is playing the cello, yes.
Yeah.
Right,
Does
can I
it-
get everyone in the audience to please make me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
it's me.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh boy!
I'm a druid. I should be good at those.
Oh
That's a 14.
boy. Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
dear.
audience
Oh.
can also make one. Hey now. You can't do a D30. That's cheating.
Although if you roll a d30 and still fail, that is hilarious.
Although, technically, Thalai is over by the well. Nah.
I think it's implied that I'm listening to the music.
So,
Yeah.
Custom and Romney failed their rolls.
Wait, what do they roll?
I
But
rolled
Kit rolled a
10.
16.
I rolled a 10.
Alright, so you also fail.
Oh,
Oh,
shit. Even with
I
her,
got
like...
an 18.
An 18 passes.
Is a 14 good enough?
A 14 will not be good enough, unfortunately. And Thalai?
Yeah, 4.
Oh,
Am I the only one that passed? Oh,
you are
no.
the only one who passed.
Ash, even though she's covering her ears and humming to herself so she can't hear the noise.
I'll give you advantage on your roll.
Because she was making preventative measures because she knew what was coming. Ooh,
You know, I should have drunk that goddamn potion.
16?
That is still a fail.
Oh, shit! Damn it, fuck. Okay.
And being part of the band means I'm not in the audience, is that correct?
That is correct. The sound of the drums in front of you is enough to deafen it out a bit for you.
God
Thankfully.
damn it, why do I always fail my wisdom saves?
Me, a fellow bard, failed because they were listening very intently to figure out the key. Well, Mug was very intently not trying to find the key.
You don't feel any different. It's just you hear the melody being played, and it's sweet and serene. And Kovac, you hear a voice inside your head. Yes. Join them. Perform with them.
Oh,
My
God.
song must be heard. Do not worry. I will guide your fingers.
Like to resist.
Kovac, this is why you shouldn't touch cursed items!
This is the. I mean,
Roll a charisma saving throw to try and resist.
this is the first time the instrument has asked her to do anything that was objectively like, no, like really a bad idea. She knows how bad of an idea this is. It's just like, that is a 14.
14.
Again.
Right. You take 8 points of psychic damage. However, you resist its urges.
Okay.
As it
And now my
backlashes at
cursed
you.
item.
You hear it screaming out in your brain. It's just a shrill pain,
Custom, really?
like an instant headache.
My nose starts to bleed a little bit.
Ash, is it noticeable that Kovac has had a violent reaction to something?
If Kovac shows any,
Because I am right next to Kovac here.
She has a baffling amount of composure, but would probably be like rigid and like shaking a little bit, just trying to.
you would probably notice a difference in her attitude.
Kovac, what's going on? What?
It is as you say what that you, Mug, hear another loud crack. And then suddenly, the merchant is sprung up into the air as the stage below him bursts open. And a very familiar half-orc comes bursting out from underneath. Hey, me stop you!
He's detailing them!
Oh my
Baby.
Oh my god!
Again, for those in chat who don't have any context, when we were chasing down this bard originally, he'd hired a half-orc called Thog. Storm made a friend by giving him lots and lots of
Hey,
money.
no. We became friends first, and then I gave him money to work for us.
This is true. We lost sight of him for like a week. Oh, our baby is back.
So he smashes out of the stage, knocking the merchant to the ground, and then rushes over to latch onto Thimbulfingers and will attempt to grapple,
Oh
which
my
unfortunately
God.
he failed.
Our baby!
Thimblefingers sensed him come in and was able to dodge deftly out of the way. But I will now need everyone to make me initiative rolls.
Yeah, I will admit, if this had gone on for too much longer, I would have tried mentally to Nimblefingers just to be like, I know a song that'll get on your nerves, get on your nerves. Just try and throw him off.
No.
Oh, wow, okay.
I am.
Whoa.
That is
Slow.
not actually my initiative. That was just me putting myself on the board.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mine was also a nat 20
Whoops.
on the virtual one,
Let's
but
try that again.
I rolled a 5 on the physical die.
16, 18.
how do I add in my initiative? I've never worked
Okay,
out
You
that
should
Click
out.
just
on
be
your
able to click on the
character.
number.
Click on your character.
Yeah.
Then go to your D&D Beyond and click on your initiative, and it should automatically put you on the charts.
Oh, I rolled it manually.
I know, but that'll put you on the thing, and then you can adjust it.
Or you can right-click and add turn.
Not as a player, I don't believe.
Not
no,
as player?
not as a
Oh, okay.
player. So
Yeah.
it's on there, and then how do I edit it then?
What was the number I put it in?
I got 20. Oh, hold on. 21.
21.
Nice.
So that's everyone's correct now? 5, 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, so are you and I.
One quick question about the performance. Would it have gone on for a minute?
No, it was
Okay.
interrupted after two rounds, basically.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
not very long at all.
So Ash.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just so you know, none of the NPCs have names.
I am well aware of that.
Just letting you
It's
know.
okay.
Yeah.
Because we don't know their names.
The
Well,
only one you would know, which
I was gonna say
will
we
give
know
you the
Thug
nameplate
and we know
to.
Thimbulfingers.
Well, Thug you should be able to see.
Nope.
Yeah,
Thog's name we don't see.
there we go.
There we go. Now we see.
Yay.
Because we could have the whole thing of their. No, I'm not going to say. We're just going to play and find out.
All right. So that was Thog's surprise round.
Oh,
Sam.
Thug.
As
I
an
love you, Thug, so
action,
much.
Sam's pretty hidden-ishy, but it's also there is an ally within 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Have I got enough reach to kind of do the bracer, grab 2 daggers from it, and chuck both of them with sneak attack?
You might need to move forward a little bit more, but yes, you'll be able to throw.
Yeah, I'll definitely move forward. So I'll do that. I will roll. That's not, and that's better.
Well,
that
I-
is.
Don't
I was
forget you
gonna
have
ask.
advantage.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
yeah.
you were hidden from them. They didn't see you. As far as-
Yeah, but I rolled it. Well, first one was a 3, and the second roll was a higher, but not like loads. So if that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
That's the first. That's the first one, but only the first one will get the advantage.
You notice looking
won't
at
it?
Thimblefingers that at best he would be wearing studded leather.
Yeah. Oh, studded leather. Very good for me. That's the first
Shooting him
hit.
before he's
Small.
even dead?
Shut up! I'm not a klepto. What are you talking about?
This is what we call window shopping.
I was already doing it with Thog. Let's be honest.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, me
no
too.
comment.
Yes, and
Working on
Storm
ones.
kept telling you to keep it in your pants, essentially.
That was the first one. The second attack is with advantage, but I don't get sneak attack on the second one, do I?
Correct.
Yeah. All right. So the second attack is higher than I first rolled, so that's a 15 base.
That'll be a hit.
So that's gonna hit. So I need to roll. Ow! Crudding bum.
Excuse me?
Don't question me.
Someone
Someone
first
should
Crudding
clip
attack-
that. Someone should clip that.
No!
Yes, someone definitely
Oh,
needs to...
crudding
Please clip it.
bum.
Crudding bum. The first attack is 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage with the first dagger with a sneak attack, and the second one is 5 points of piercing with the second
No.
dagger as it goes flink flink, and then bonus action. Do I want to use my bonus at the moment? I think, yeah. I've got Mr. Nibbles on my hand, and I'm just going to fling him onto the stage and make him appear there.
All right.
Flamey Mouse. One fun thing I learnt recently is apparently he can fly.
They may...
Excuse me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Uh,
the
fire
outskirts
spirit.
have got fly speed.
Both of them made their saving throws.
I see.
That's fine. So I don't think they take any damage at all, do they?
No, they do not.
That's a shame.
But I will Mr.
Um,
Nibbles. There you go.
Yeah, they take nothing, and then so he's there, and then I think that's all I can do. Then he appears, and he can do an attack on his turn. If I remember that correctly. Yeah, and then I'll get him to do a flaming seed on the fallen man.
On the fallen man, no.
Oh wait, no, is that technically a disadvantage?
It'll be harder to hit him. Yep.
It's going to be hard to hit any of them because they're all there. I'll make Mr. Nibbles do a fiery teleport. He won't take anyone with him, but it'll hopefully do some damage. I'll teleport him out, and I'll pop him like there in the audience. Oh, those people aren't going to have fun. Just suddenly having a flaming mouse disappear
is it another saving throw
in
for
their
that?
midst. It is for those two, I believe. Yes.
They both save again.
This is bad. Yeah, if they succeed, they just take nothing both times. That's fair. If they she's Dexy, so it makes sense. Fair. Well,
Alright.
I've got him out, and I'm done.
Alright, Thog is going to have his actual turn. And just go into a rage and start wailing on Thimbulfingers.
Alright, barbarian! I
And
forgot.
he is,
I thought he was a fight.
he is recklessly attacking as well. For 2 successful hits. However, he is just punching. He has not drawn his sword just yet.
It's like punching. Thog didn't get dental.
Well, you're punching him in the mouth.
A barbarian.
Where's my dental?
A barbarian whose rage is fueled by anger against capitalism.
Alright. Yeah, so he just wails into the back of Thimbulfingers, forcing Thimble to stop playing and turn to face him in order to defend against these attacks. However, then the aforementioned merchant jumps back to his feet and will cast a spell.
Oh no. I don't like that.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
And you see, after a quick incantation, that Thog's gauntlets start to glow red hot.
Oh no!
It was him.
Wait, what?
You recognize this very
Oh, he's the one who destroyed my chainmail.
Oh.
Remember when we were running last
Oh.
time and his
Still.
armor was hot? It was the merchant that did it.
Ooh. And Thog takes 19 points of damage.
And
Yeah.
Thog's not going to take those things off, is he?
He loves them too much.
He loves those gauntlets.
And then, is he going to do anything for his bonus action? No. No, he's not. He's just going to jump back up and cast. So far, they seem unaware of your presence. Thimbulfingers did see daggers come flying at him from the crowd, but Sam is small and was able to disguise himself in there, still hidden.
And the fiery mouse.
They don't know where that came from.
Yeah, it's a different story.
Right, Storm, you have not been noticed yet either.
Don't
Did you
diss my
say-
mouse.
Storm.
Yes, me. Oh my god, sorry. I completely zoned out. Oh boy.
We
I don't know
noticed.
what happened in the last 30 seconds, but my brain went on a wild tangent. I was looking at my character sheet, and the next thing I know, Ash is breathing heavily my name, or my character's name, into the microphone. I'm like, yes!
It is your turn. You have not been noticed yet, so you have advantage at the moment.
Okay. What did the merchant like? I know he cast heat metal.
That's it.
But like,
That's all he did.
was it obvious that that's what he was casting? As Storm isn't a caster.
I mean, you saw him do an incantation, and then Thog's hand started to glow red hot. So yes, it would be obvious that that's what's been done.
In that case, no one heard Storm's friend. Nuh-uh, not Thog. Okay, she is going to, I can't remember if it takes an action to coat my thing in poison. My claws in poison.
It is an action to cast it, to code it, yes.
Yeah. Cool. She's going to... maybe she'll hold on to that for now. Actually, no. Wait, how far away is he
But
from
as
her?
an action, you can coat both blades, so each one can have its own separate poison.
He's only
That's actually-
20 feet away. She doesn't have to move at all. She is going to straight at him and knock out Thimbulfingers in theory as well. Sorry, I'm trying to find the ability. So she uses 2 elemental points for that. And it's a saving throw from him.
Mhm.
Because they don't...
Regardless of what it is, he failed.
Ooh, yeah. So I can't even find
A
the
3 on the
ability.
dice will not
Freak
succeed
out.
a saving throw.
Kill him.
There we
As
go.
you've killed everyone else with that ability.
Shut up! He goes flying 20 feet. And if she has to make sure
The
that he knocks
townsfolk
him-
in front of you managed to duck in time.
I was gonna say she will move if necessary. So she'll move like there if necessary.
Yeah.
She wants to knock him into Thimbulfingers.
He still manages to jump out of the way as a forceful jet of air goes shooting past him like a razor blade, smashing into the merchant. You have successfully hit him. He failed his save.
Yes! Makes me feel so good. Okay, 3d10. Oh boy. Woohoo!
However, Thimbulfingers succeeded his save, so he is just knocked prone in his square.
Damn it!
He gets
So
knocked
annoying.
down, but he gets
Get up again.
and then he gets knocked down again. Damn it!
I'm
And
sorry.
he's a bar?
So if Storm ends up killing like the entire band,
18.
can we give her the nickname that she's destroyed more bands than Yoko Ono? Or is it too soon?
That's 18 damage for her action.
18 damage. Nice.
To that
I was
base
trying.
stayed. And he has to make a constitution saving throw for his concentration check.
He
Yeah!
does indeed.
Ha!
Which he succeeds.
Fucking balls. Okay.
So somehow, well, tumbling through the air, he is able to keep his spell going.
Clearly, he's an excellent performer.
He is.
Now, my
Or an
unarmed...
He's used to a
excellent
bit of
platformer.
rough and tumble.
Thimble Wumper Thog Thumping. What?
Kill me
Custom?
again.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna flurry of blows. And I'm gonna run up to him and pommel him.
Mhm.
I can do that. I have all the movement speed. Pop, 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 pop. That's 2
Alright.
hits. So...
Advantage, cause he's prone.
Is it
Correct.
actually advantage? Ooh!
Yes, because he's prone.
Ah! 19. Plus
So the first one is definitely a hit.
numbers.
It's
And
a hit.
18!
It's a hit.
Okay. They're punches. So... Actually, I'll leave those out. Whoops. What are my punches again? They 1d4s still? I think so. Yeah, they're d4s still. Okay. They are d4s plus 2. So... 7 damage. He takes 2 more
7 damage.
pommels to the face.
Alright.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Are you beating the merchant while he's down?
Yes! Because he's hurting Thug!
He gets knocked down, and he stays down. He is always going to keep being down.
Give him the chair!
It is your
And-
turn, Mug.
He has to do another Constitution check, I think, for each hit.
Correct.
Each subsequent, yeah.
He passed the first one, but he failed the second one.
Yes!
The heat metal
Yes,
dies
that
off.
bastard! And the whole time she's like, "Stop hurting my friend!" Okay.
That pot bastard. I can't say rat because that's offensive.
Rats don't deserve that.
Yeah, I know. Tell that to Mr. Nibble.
So the merchant is down, Thimbulfingers is up, and the dancer is off to the side. Is that about right?
Correct.
So
She is yet to react.
I was about to say she's yet to do anything.
Mug is going to start a deep, like Tibetan or Mongolian throat singing. So he just has this disturbing sort of sound echoing out of his throat. And dissonant whispers on
Okay.
Thimbulfingers. So make a DC 14 wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, he passes by 2.
I don't think it does anything. Oh no, half as much damage.
Mhm.
11 damage is the base, so half of that.
Round it up for 6.
And on my bonus action, I'm gonna go. Hey Orc, Mug don't know you, but hit him hard, and give him inspiration.
Orc solidarity. I like it.
While not looking like an orc.
True.
Custom, what even is going on?
So that's one of the bardic inspirations, and I think that is done for me.
Okay, not a problem. The dancer twirls around looking at you, and there's this fiery anger in her eyes as she quickly casts out a spell.
Who is you?
This is towards Mug.
Hmm.
But the spell will also be hitting Thog. As the ground around you shudders and cracks out with a ear-bursting sound as she shatters the air around you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's not good.
Can you please make me a Constitution saving throw? Thog's fine.
Is that going to hit Wisteria too?
That's not good.
Yes, it will hit Syria too.
Well, she's dead. She's dead.
Oh no.
She gets to make a save, so.
Yeah, for half. She has 1 hit point. She's dead.
Oh,
Mug gets an
Fine, you
8.
can summon anyone.
that is a fail, so you will
Yeah.
take the full damage from it,
Mhm.
which is nasty.
And that was from the dancer, was it?
That is correct. It is from the dancer, yes. As she casts the spell out. Ooh. You take 21 points thunder damage.
Ooh,
That's a noticeable amount.
that's spicy.
Oh, it's still out of range for that.
Correct.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. It's a 5-foot.
However,
radius.
You and Thog both collapse into the stage as it crumbles down. Now, it's not that far for you to drop. In fact, make a dexterity save. You should be able to keep your footing. Yeah, Thog can
Hydrate
maybe.
everyone.
Dexterity save of 7.
Okay. You drop prone as the stage crumbles beneath you. The entire back section of the stage is completely crumbled away from the shattering, and as well as some of the windows have shattered away.
What's the audience
And then-
doing at this point? Are they just like terrified, fleeing? thinking it's
They
a
are-
show.
Not responding at all.
Mhm.
Oh, wait. Did Storm have to do a saving throw to even, like, do anything on her turn?
You are not aware of any compulsion on you just yet.
Okay.
You're about to be.
Oh, fuck.
Up at the initiative round.
Thimbulfingers' turn.
Suggestion.
No, it is compulsion.
Oh boy.
So, on your turn, you feel this urge, Storm, to turn around and walk away.
Can I resist the urge because I'm so angry?
At the end of your next turn, you may. But on your next turn, you must take your full movement and walk away. Back up north, up the road.
You're
That's
fast, too. That's a
40
long
feet,
movement.
man!
Mhm.
God damn
You
it.
just want to walk away.
She's not going to quietly walk away. She's going to grumpily walk away. No, it's specified how she walks away. I just walk away. Okay, fine then. I'll walk away.
However, the rest of the crowd move in.
Oh no.
Mm.
And just begin to surround you. They don't take any hostile actions, they just simply move in. And seem to be under a trance of sorts. However, on his turn, he is going to cast Fear. So, Thog and Mug, you both need to make me a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Do I also
No,
have to?
Thog is resisting. No, it's a cone in front of him.
Ah, okay.
Mysterio as well. Oh, right, Mysterio.
Wow, rub it in much.
I think it's actually fairly important that I pass this one.
Mhm.
The inspiration, do we have to
Mhm.
declare that before we know if it's succeeded or failed? The one from the Blessing or Paylor?
No, you can declare that after knowing.
Okay. Does a 14 pass the fear DC?
No, a 14 will not pass.
Okay. I will use the D8 of the Blessing of Paylor. 18.
That will pass easily.
Nice.
All right.
So he's gonna have a high pass.
Both you and Thog actually managed to resist it, and as he's cast a spell out and sees you both resist, he just gives a quizzical look and always ruining my plans. And we'll draw out a dagger as his last bit of action, but no ability to use it this turn. And then Kovac, it is your turn.
Okay, so I've managed to resist the urge to pull out this instrument and play.
Mhm.
Can I try and do something else?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'm going to reach down to my hip, pull forth from it the bag of holding, and I'm going to attempt to, aiming it towards this grassy area over here, I'm going to turn it inside out.
Okay.
Because I know if I reach in and touch the instrument, bad things will happen. So I want to get the instrument away from me and in the potential smash zone for either myself or Thalai.
Okay.
So I'm trying to do that.
You turn the bag inside out, and all
Mhm.
your possessions come spewing forth, including...
So on the ground is now the loot, an ash ton of incense, candles, fine paper and ink, 10 pieces of miscellaneous formal wear, and 10 days of rations.
It's just spewed out onto the floor.
I was expecting many, many books.
No,
Bitty bitty bum bum.
No, the only book within it was the one you stole from that library. Well, recovered.
Yeah, Kovac, that you should have
No,
returned to
that's on my
the
person.
collector.
It's not in the bag. So that gets all shot at, and I believe it's an action to do that.
Actually, don't recall if it is. Actually.
It doesn't actually say it's an action, so can that be my free interaction with
That would be a
with
free
my
action then,
surroundings?
yeah. To interact
Okay.
with an item like that would normally be a free action, so that's fine.
I'm just gonna look down at the loot, and I'm gonna try and cast a catapult on it and shoot it into the wall.
Okay.
Because
Before
if
you do that,
Yep.
I need you to make me another charisma saving throw.
okay, thank God.
You were you were attempting to break its will over you.
Thank goodness for the duck and dispassion. I get advantage on these saves. That's an 8.
An 8 total.
Mm-hmm.
That is a fail.
You have your pal or inspiration die.
Yeah, but it's so close. Like it's yeah. Screw it. Let's go. It becomes a 14.
14 is still a fail.
Ah, damn it.
Post it goes bye bye.
Sorry, Rory.
So do I burn the spell slot?
No, you can't even bring yourself to start casting the spell. You can attempt something else on your turn, but you cannot bring yourself to harm the harp on this turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cast.
Sorry, not harp, loot.
The loot?
Then I'm gonna cast Mage Hand, and I will pick up the loot, and I'm just gonna look over to the line and just say, "Destroy it!" And that's my turn.
The lie. Kovac has just moved over, picked up a loot. One that you do recognize, and managed to struggle out saying destroy it.
I just look at you like, the fuck is it with you and keeping things you're not supposed to have? That glare I give you.
We all have our flaws now and our vices, and we're well aware
It's
of
the
them.
mum glare of like,
Ooh, we're going to talk about this later. However, first...
bet you your father gets home.
Ash,
Yes.
if I wanted to drink the Curse Protection Potion, would that be an action, bonus action? What would that be?
Under our rulings, using it on yourself is a bonus action.
Then
Giving it to someone else is an action.
I would like to drink the Curse Protection Potion
Ooh.
to give me a little bit, hopefully help me get over anything that I probably am under, but I don't realize just yet. Speaking of which, am I feeling a compulsion to do anything, for that matter?
Ooh, let me check
I
the wording on that because
I did fail.
Actually, I did too.
They're the ones who passed the mere mug.
Would I have done anything else besides upturning the bag?
It also depends on whether he can give a control to more than one, or take control of people more than once per round, or if it takes an action. Per
it
person.
affects all affected targets. His control, but
It
all
depends
he
on
can
the
do
radius too,
is make
doesn't
you move. No, they were all affected. However, he can only make you move. However, it doesn't state at what point in your turn you are compelled to move. So, Kovac, at the end of your turn, you would have had to move away north, because that was your compulsion. So you would have ended up about there.
But then
then walking into a wall. You have no control of it. So Thalai, at some point in your turn, you will be compelled to move, but it does not specify it's at the start of your turn.
Does Kovac get a chance to save at the end of the turn like Alice?
Yes, you will get a turn save. Sorry, yes.
Wisdom?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, that is a 22.
That will save you. So you find yourself walking into a wall and blink for a moment. What?
Yeah. So Thalai, feeling that compulsion, realizes, shit, I've been affected, so he'll down that potion to try and help him throw it off after.
Mhm.
That mage hand is just holding the loot in front of him, however, isn't it? Because that's what you guided it to? With the
I conjured it like here, where the loot like fell out of the bag.
So I have to move north at some point.
In your turn, yes.
But I feel like that means I can't actually move towards the loot to smash it, can I?
No,
'Cause-
you cannot move in any way other than moving north when you move, and you will have to move your full movement north.
Well, in that case, then free item interaction to draw out one of my hand axes and throw it at the loot. Then.
Yep, not a problem.
For fuck's sakes, you're not being rolled anymore. Because I'm assuming that a 7 miss the loot.
7 total.
A 7 total.
Yes, that will miss a loot.
Alright, so then I will go 5, 10, 15, 20, bonk into the wall.
And then make a saving throw against it.
Yep, so I drunk the curse protection potion.
Correct.
So what does that do?
In this regard, nothing, because that was a spell of his, not the effect of the flute.
Come on. So wisdom saving throw?
Correct.
7.
You are still under its effect.
Yep.
Well, at least you're stuck at a wall. You're not going to be going far.
Well, I would have only gone 10 feet further, but yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Really got
Sam.
to do with these two.
We have
Okay,
to-
I'm gonna cast a new spell. I'm going to. There are the.
I'm just going to get some water quick.
There. A space. I want to put it. I'll put it there. I'm casting Summon Beast,
Ooh.
which I've not done before. I prepared it earlier today, and I'm going to summon. See, would I know what a honey badger looks like? I have a feeling Sam would know what a honey badger would look like.
Oh my god.
Would you have come across? Yeah, you probably would have been to a zoo and seen one.
Yeah, I want to summon a honey badger. Like, actually, no, they're all there. No, I'm putting it there. Sorry, there. So it's Thimbulfingers is between it and Thog.
I do not have
So-
a token for a honey badger. A honey badger.
How about just a regular badger?
Just put as Mr. Nibbles, but make it bigger.
I mean, yeah, that also works.
A giant Mr. Nibbles.
But yes, so it is a bestial spirit,
Where are you putting it, sorry?
just above Thimbulfingers. Cool. May I want to change the name from Mr.
Yes,
Nibbles? I'm
please.
gonna get confused.
Make him bigger.
This
It
is
doesn't
going
come
to
out as a
be-
large size?
Actually, it's a small beast.
Oh.
So he's,
Yeah,
he is
Mr. Badger.
Badger.
And it is, because it's land, it's got a pack tactic, so it has advantage on an attack roll against a creature. But when does it actually, so I call upon it, it's my action, and then
It works as
there's my initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours, so it's in a similar vein to Mr. Nibbles.
Yeah, pretty much all summons work that way.
Cool, so I've done that casting. Bonus wise, I'll get Mr. Nibbles to spit out a flame seed at the dancer.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's Sam's turn. And then the other two will go. So I'll go Mr. Nibbles first to shoot at the dancer. So I need to make an attack roll. It's a 12. Plus, I always forget because features and traits.
Mood.
My spell attack modifier to hit. Oh yeah, so that is a 18 to hit.
Will hit. 18 will
Yes,
hit.
because that's my spell attack modifier, isn't it?
As your little fiery seed gets spat out and
Yeah.
catching her dress.
That is 6 points of fire damage on her. Fiery molten cheese damage. And then the beast will go, and it's got pack tactics. 11. Yeah, it's some 11 plus 6 equals 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Thimbulfingers, and it's just 1d8 plus 4. Oh wow, actually it's 1d8 plus 4 plus the spell's level, which is only 2. 4, 8. That's 10 points of piercing damage as it mauls Thimbulfingers. Unfortunately, it does have multi-attack, but it's the spell's level rounded down as level 2. So,
however, that was enough to break his concentration on the compulsion spell.
Fuck you, Bardy man. Yeah.
All right, and that's your turn.
That's Sam and all of the other things done. Sam is just the summoner now.
Thug just looks over at Mug and goes, "Alright, you seem like a good one. We smash him."
Oh, they talk like each other. Oh, no.
Family.
And
It's fine. We'll go out drinking later.
He is going to continue recklessly attacking. Ooh, and that is 1 hit and a critical hit.
Ooh. And a savage critical, perhaps even.
Oh, yeah,
He's a half-orc.
He is
he's
indeed a half-orc.
I love me half-orcs for that reason. They make wonderful barbarians.
And bards. Mug.
I thought you were full orc.
No.
Ah.
Half-orc.
Thug
Go ahead, sorry.
catches Thimbulfingers off guard as his spell was broken in the chest with a nice solid hit, and then follows through with just slamming his fist down on his head. Thimbulfingers drops to the ground and does not seem to be getting back up.
Oh.
Stealer!
Didn't we kind of want... We might want to keep the dancer alive.
I think the other two are still alive. It's just
The other two are still alive.
Yep.
With the amount of damage you guys did and how much he just did.
You know what? Fuck him. He was a bad person. Fuck him. He was a bad person. Fuck him.
I don't know. Sure, let's go with that. It's easier to deal with.
Stefan looks over at Thimbulfingers' body on the floor, clambers up to the ground and goes, "You stopped us here, but you'll never stop what's coming." Rushes over to the dancer. Now that will provoke an attack of opportunity from Storm. Now this is the one who beat Thog. So...
No. I'm only asking, like, okay, so is the concentration on the compulsion broken before or after she completes her compulsion?
The compulsion happens on your turn, so you can still make your attack regardless.
Okay.
But
So
regardless, the compulsion is now ended on you anyways.
Oh, okay, cool. So where did he move to?
Sentinel.
I don't have Sentinel.
He just moved over here.
Moved
over here. But because he went out of your threat range, you get an attack.
She will definitely. Duh.
Shame you don't have Sentinel.
Yeah, well,
Next level.
Don't think that hits. It's a 6 plus 4, I think. That's a 10.
No, that will not hit.
You do have a Paylor Blessing.
Knowing my luck, I'll roll a 1 on it.
Try it!
11 might
Come
be his
on,
armor.
try it! It's worth the try.
Fine.
We need them to be captured alive or killed. Don't let them flee with magic.
That was almost a 1, but because I hit the edge of the dice tray, it rolled back to a 7. Ay! It's a 17.
You successfully hit him.
There you go! And you didn't want to use it.
We don't know how much health he has left either. It could
Also-
literally leave him on 1. Who knows?
Kill him.
Can
Kill
you
him.
do a stunning fist?
No, not
No.
yet. She doesn't
He's not high
attack.
enough level yet.
She's attacking bare fist anyway, so she's gonna like crack down on him.
So not using quarterstaff.
Oh well, she didn't have it drawn, so I figured I
I was
could
gonna say,
use
don't
it.
you have those claws out with the poison, or did you not use the poison in the end?
Mm-mm,
Ah.
she
She
only
Never
did
activated
punches.
poison.
She was only using
so
punches. She wasn't even using the claws.
What's the damage?
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
We hit! Let's go! Forgets everything else.
I got excited. I was like, wait, I actually hit things. Oh, that's a D4. Ooh, 4 plus 2, so 6 damage.
6 damage, not bad.
It's top damage.
He's not gone. He's not down.
He is not dead. He takes the hit to the side and continues running. He jumps at the dancer and at the same time casts a spell with his other hand, and a crackling of brimstone opens up a gateway behind him, and he tackles her through the door, and with a crack they disappear.
Brimstone.
Dimension door.
Dimension.
I mean, yeah, but still, specifically brimstone.
That's the smell that it leaves behind. Yes.
Oh.
It's just an effect of the spell, man.
I thought it was like this is like specifically being described as like a demonic door. I'm like, oh no, this is much deeper than we think. 9 hells deep. Oh no, okay.
Oh, we don't know what the hells are in this setting. I haven't studied that yet.
This is true. It's like,
But they have managed to escape.
break the flute.
Well, are any of the instruments left on stage apart from the drum?
The drum, well, the flute is still grasped in Thimbulfingers' hands.
Is it
So
still
yes.
playing?
No.
Oh, okay. Because
I don't
when we
think
found
he-
them before, they're playing.
He did
Yeah, I was
not
gonna
get a chance to activate it.
Can we see Thimbulfingers anywhere? Not
Yeah, he's dead.
His
Thimblefingers.
corpse is on the floor in front of you.
I meant the merchant and the dancer. Sorry.
No, they have dimension doored. You
I-
do not know.
They
where.
I know, but I
teleported
can
off.
look around and be like, where did they go?
True,
is
true.
only
Because
on-
it's within distance.
Mug is gonna try and go over and like put a finger in where the most bleeding is coming from Thimblefinger,
Mhm.
and try and stabilize him.
Okay, make me a medicine
If
check.
that's doable.
That's just wisdom, isn't it?
Sorry, I just like the fact that your idea of medicine is stick finger in.
Well,
Yes, it is
not
wisdom.
trained.
But you get your bardic.
Yes, true. That takes it to a total of 9.
That is
As-
not enough to stabilize.
His skull is cracked open, and I just like put my finger in there. And
Oh,
go, couldn't.
No,
not
let's say,
safe.
jelly.
It's kind of squishy in
Mug
there.
try help didn't work.
At least you try.
I could have cast cure wounds on him, but then he'd be fighting again.
Can I run up and see if there's anything I can do? Although now it's probably like way less chance.
Are we still?
If we're out of initiative, that is.
You'd be out of initiative, yes. There is nothing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do.
Ash,
I'm gonna-
Threatening you. The townsfolk have seemingly come out of the daze, looking about confused, wondering why 90% of their stage is obliterated and the bard is laying dead on the floor.
I'm smashing that loot of Kovacs.
Okay.
I walk over and two-handed Warhammer just smash down it. I'm just gonna keep on smashing down
It does not put up any kind of a threat to you whatsoever.
Yeah,
I
rolled a.
smash it into pieces and just go, why do you have this? It's
So-
a bad thing!
What happens to my brain when that happens?
When
What a
the
world!
hammer first connects with it, you hear a screaming out of a voice, but it is instantly snapped off. So it's just a ah! And then it's just gone. And you haven't noticed it until it's gone now, but it's quieter around you. Almost like a background hum is gone. That you never even noticed was there.
Kalan, you're breathing.
Breathe in hard.
Stop breathing, damn it.
So,
Okay.
so if I recall correctly, all the way back when I first got this instrument, I had a magical compulsion to trust the instrument, to love the instrument, to not look too deep into what the instrument actually does. But now that that connection is gone, I'm now able to think more critically about the implications of this instrument, and immediately a lot of things start bringing together. And she just goes, "Oh no!
That was a bad idea.
Oh no!"
And you're the smartest one of us.
That doesn't make me immune to charm spells. It's a
You-
lie.
Touched the cursed magic object after warning all of us not to touch cursed magic objects.
I had to identify it at the time, but you are correct. Touching it may have been a mistake.
Smash.
Just make sure.
I'll.
Just-
I should also say that I put the two broken halves of the other flute we found in Arkley in the bag as well. So while he's smashing, I'm just going to move my mage hand over and just pick up the two pieces and put them under where he is smashing. just to thrash those pieces as well.
Mug is going to try and find talk to some of the random townspeople and go, did music troupe come in on horses?
Yes. They
Show
had
me
a
where
horse
now.
Horse and cart. It's over here.
Show me now.
It
And I'm
is-
going to rush off to the cart.
It is just up the road, actually, just outside of town. A fairly large cart that can easily house about 8 people inside. Not comfortably, but could fit them in there. As well as 2 large horses, both Clydesdales.
Any sign of, I don't know, like a dancer and a merchant trying to like grab their gear and flee?
No one nearby.
Try and lead the horses back into town.
The cart doesn't even look like it's been tossed open or anything either.
Yeah. I rolled a 13 for my medicine check, by the way.
13?
Yeah.
I need to make some death saving throws first. See if he was still alive by the
Right.
time you did it.
If his first... No, it can't be the first one. Yeah.
Alright. You believe you have stabilized him, though he is still unconscious.
Okay.
The bleeding has stopped, and you can feel a slight pulse.
Okay, he's alive. Tie him up. We can fix him. I don't know.
Korvik, while I'm smashing, do you want to explain to townspeople what happened?
Yes, certainly. I'll put the bag of holding on the ground, and I'll instruct my mage hand to just pick up everything else and put it back in the bag. And while it's happening, just in the background, I'll approach the crowd of people. I'll hop up on the rim of the well just to get a bit of height.
Mhm.
And I will just announce, "Excuse me, townspeople of Dowry, exporter of great apples and pears."
You see the crowd kind of looking around, huh? What's going on?
We are agents of the Xel'nari and are here to ensure your safety. These charlatans, kind of pointing up to the stage, we're going to use magic to beguile and ensorcel you, and potentially put you and this entire town into an eternal slumber. We have saved you. I pause for like oohs and ahs.
Dramatic effect, yeah.
Yes.
You see that the crowd is starting to mingle around you. They seem confused, but not rejecting of your theory.
Was I
Ish.
able to look around, by the way?
What are you looking for?
Just to see if I can see where the hell they poofed to.
No, you cannot. I did answer that before.
Oh, I just was... Okay, yep, okay.
if a leader who may or may not be present among you has the time or the inclination, I have extremely comprehensive notes on the other townships that have been affected by this troop's machinations.
One of the townsfolk steps forward and goes, I am the custodian here.
Ah,
I
yes.
can speak on behalf.
I'll hop down from the edge of the well, walk around, pull out like at this point like 3 to 4 centimeters of paper, and just begin laboriously pouring through it with unnecessary detail, and just go yes, and here, and this town we found it asleep. It was unfortunate, but yes, and I'll just take as much time as I need to just show him all the bad things that these people have been doing.
He kind of looks it over a bit and just pauses for a minute and goes, So we have you to thank for stopping this.
Yes.
How can we ever repay you for this?
Have you individuals trained in tracking and surveying the surrounding wilderness?
Yes, we have some hunters. They could potentially do so.
I would ask that you dispatch them immediately to survey the surrounding area. Don't tell them to engage, but if they're able to locate a set of 2 footprints traveling away from this location, we should be able to continue our pursuit of the other 2.
Very well. He gestures into the crowd, moving back into it for a moment, and calls to 2. Gerard, Stefan, I need you to go track. See if you can find them. Yes, the dancer and the other bard. And they nod and rush out of the crowd.
Yeah.
Start scouting out.
Excellent.
And for the moment, we'll go to a break, because it is a little bit late, and we do need some food.
I need some sustenance.
I need a nap.
Well, you can attend to that after stream. Or
So we'll be
caffeinate yourself.
on a quick 10-minute break, and then we'll be back to continue and
Yeah.
finish up.
Someone get a timer up.
Wait. I get
Ooh, that was a noise.
Gotta get.
Okay, we ready? We'll be back in 10, at worst case 15, because sometimes we're disorganized. We'll be back, guys, soon. Love you all and hang around. Yeah?
Bye for now.
But not forever! Okay, we'll be back soon. Bye.
Hello, we are back. How are you?
Ew.
Hello.
Ciao.
Thank you
We have
for
refreshed our hydrations.
thank you for the gift subs. Wait, no, yeah, gift subs. Oh damn,
Yeah.
so much love from this Clam Queen.
Thank you for the raiders, the gift subs, everything.
To
We
everyone
appreciate
and
it very
everything.
much.
Holy shit. I don't think we've gotten this much attention in like over a year. So, you know. Actually,
We
no,
feel the love.
our last big raid was from the Grinning Gamer. They gave us heaps of love a couple of weeks back. So, we can't forget them. And they gave us love today
Yeah.
as well. So, they are good eggs. Okay,
Very good
Never
eggs.
forget.
back it to
Never
gamey.
surrender.
Back it to gamey.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So, as you were talking with the townsfolk, Kovac, Thug moses on over to Storm and goes, "Hello, fluffy friend. Long time no see."
Dog! I thought we had lost you! And she like jumps and gives him a big hug.
Well, I don't know what happened to you lot. Like, I was at the place guarding, and then I saw the guards come, and Thimble's friends came and, well, killed them. So I followed because I couldn't stop them. And then I came back to try and tell you that they were leaving town, but you weren't there. So I decided should do the right thing and follow them. And then I saw that they were going to curse this place, so I got my plans all sorted. I was smart, you see. Get in under the stage before the performance, and then burst up and beat the crap out of
It was really impressive. I'm so proud of you, Thug. It was amazing. Best performance of the day.
it. So how did I do? Good job?
Yeah. You really earned the coin that I paid for the job. You can keep the rest too.
I see you're collecting other half-orcs. We're a good lot.
Yeah. Mug is good too. Have you met Mug? Mug, have you met Thug? Thug, Mug,
Is this
Thug.
when I come back leading the wagon?
Yes.
Oh, Thog. You
Mug,
good.
I
you do
haven't...
good too.
In Orcish, I want to say to Thog. So, what you really think about these people? Which one's your favorite?
He says back in Orcish, "Fluffy one, she really nice to me." Yeah. But big one over there, he pretty tough too.
And you just look over and he's still just smashing those two really tiny,
And then-
itty-bitty pieces.
Then he
Sam's
points,
undressing
to Kovac.
Thimblefingers with the armor. No.
he points to Kovac and goes, "That one talk too much, confusing, hurt thug brain. Other one, just confusing. So small. How do you live so small?"
Blue one make Mug sign contract, and now Mug get half of all money team earns. Not sure why Blue one do that, but Mug sign.
Good contract. I just got my normal payment, so you got a better deal than me. Maybe I should get her to make contract for me too.
If you want, Mug write contract for Thog, and get Blue to sign.
Yeah. You got the smarts.
Is that what the loophole was?
He gets half of everything we earn, and altogether we only get half of what he has together collectively.
Because
So he gets the bigger half.
The contract's between two parties, and it's split evenly. So that our Xel'nari are one party, and Mug is one party.
Yeah. By the wording of that, he gets 50% of all.
It was great because we put the link looks up, and within about 30 seconds, someone in chat had already noticed that loophole.
Yeah, blink.
Oh, did they?
That's not what I meant, though.
No, but it's contract.
To
But
be fair
as
for
written-
Blink, though, they were told that there was a loophole, so they specifically
Yes.
looked for it.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, Blink was already looking for a loophole regardless, but knew
Yeah,
that there
yeah.
was one.
So
It's funny. None of us have noticed it except for Mug.
I even used an example which implies it's being split 5 ways.
Yeah,
Yes,
but then you needed to say that it gets split 5 ways.
5
again.
ways.
Between all party
Think
members.
like you're
involved.
talking to a fae or doing the wish spell.
Very specific wording.
But
So-
it's very awkward to continuously write
we
all
will
that
have
kind of
further
stuff.
discussions.
Don't worry.
I'm not here for that. I'm still dealing with the flipping mayor.
Although
like,
overall, after you personally writing that and only finding that one loophole, that's amazing. That's
pretty big loophole.
pretty baller.
I mean, you did a darn good job.
There
with
should
it.
be no loophole.
So, talking to Thog, we say, Mug, take care of you. Half orcs gonna unionize.
The fuck's a union?
A combining of
Thog
things.
just looks at you, kind of cocks his head a little bit, just, you're not that kind of orc.
Big tribe, make sure they give money.
Oh, okay. Thog think you thinking Thog, Lady Thog. No.
No. Actually, for that matter, I'll drop the thing that makes me look human. Because
Yeah, you still got that.
Oh, we have a hair flip.
Hair
Hair flip,
flip.
guys.
Hang on.
Wait, where's my... Get out of my hair.
Hang on.
Get out of my hair.
That's... It's this for hair control. Oh, God.
yes, say to the others, Mug found troop wagon. So, Blue, this mean we keep wagon? Was owned by Bad Bard.
I'm gonna look over to Mug and the wagon and say, the wagon and its contents are being held as evidence of the Bard and the troop's crimes. All evidence shall be remanded into Xel'nari custody in Xel'nari HQ. So, temporarily, yes.
Mug want add one condition.
I cannot confirm this, but go on.
Well, yeah, but Mug called dibs top bunk.
Are you guessing?
Mug not notice. Mug not snore much.
I seem to recall I wanted to have a section in this contract about cohabitation, but I don't think I remember to include it.
I honestly thought you were going to say you wanted to have a sub-clause about gas.
Not even good.
I mean, just have a sub clause for subbies. That was bad.
It's okay.
Some for subs.
I'll just say that seems agreeable.
I've been trying to get Storm's help as well to tie up Thimble before we try and patch him so he doesn't die, as far as I'm aware.
Stumble
You
assist.
So,
believe you
removing-
stabilized him.
Yeah, so
Ooh,
it's
does he have any exciting
removing
trinkets
his
on him?
daggers.
He does.
What exciting
One is a
trinkets?
rather large and ornate flute.
Nah, she throws that.
That wasn't that broken. Oh,
No, that one's
No,
not.
that one's not broken yet.
oh, there's another.
Mm-hmm.
She
Can we tell if it's a magic flute?
I don't think.
Judging
Storm
off your
waits to-
previous experiences,
Keep going.
Judging off your previous experiences with his instruments, you would imagine that it is magical, yes.
Storm.
Though also you could imagine that it's probably cursed.
Yeah, Storm doesn't even give it the chance. She sees it and goes, ooh! And, like, grabs her quarterstaff and, like, smacks it.
You would probably struggle to break it with your quarterstaff.
She still does it. Like, as, like, a reflex, not as, like, a actual, like, oh, this will break it thing. Oh, I found bad thing!
Neat. Smash it.
No, but Sam, I need your help. I can't. Okay, hang on.
I'm busy
hang on.
tying him
Ready?
up.
Ready? Hey, Kovac, catch! Funk!
No.
You need Fly to use the warhammer like a croquet mallet.
Quick! Get the wand out. Magic missile. We're doing it like clay pigeon shooting.
She just piffed it into the air.
Roll me an attack roll. I want to see how well you knock this thing going.
Whoops!
Roll me an attack roll. Alice.
Oh,
roll
me?
an attack roll.
Oh, I didn't realize you were talking to me.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking to Sam.
Your name was
Knocking it
Alice.
fine.
How
Oh.
close do you get it to the target?
Oh, that's a nat 1. I don't.
Oh.
I missed.
You
Wow.
accidentally hit. You hit Thimblefingers in the downstairs fruit stand.
And she's a
You
full-on
hit
whip,
the wrong
and then
fruit.
smacks herself in the head.
Nice solid
Ah!
thwonk.
Oh.
You feel it hit something a bit meaty.
Meaty.
Oh no. Thimblefingers is now rolling death saving throws again.
So I hear, "Hey, catch!" I look up and I'm like, expecting the worst. And then
You hear a meaty crunch.
Oh.
And a
Oh,
thwack
don't like
as
the
well.
sound of
Ah!
the meaty part.
Okay,
What?
hang on. Let me try that again. Also, I realized that was bad choice of
What are you-
words. Catch with
what are you
mage
trying
hand.
to do?
Just get your mage hand ready. Catch, come on,
For
ready?
what?
Okay.
For what? Use your words.
Flinging the flute.
Flute?
Funk!
Scorching ray.
I
Do I
mean,
need to do another attack roll?
I don't want to kill them. I'm done with the magic instruments.
Make another attack roll.
That's a net 20!
Any instrument.
yeah.
You knock it up. Full pull!
As soon
Pull
as,
the lever.
as
Wrong
soon
lever,
as
Kronk!
as soon as I see in the air like 3 orbs of fire manifest in my hands, and while my mind I just go all up at the flute.
What's left of it crumbles to the floor in a fiery heap you have destroyed.
And Storm will go,
Just note.
crisis averted. Now, let's go back to...
How
you have
are the
anything else
townspeople
exciting?
reacting to this?
They've given you a large berth.
Shooting fire out of my hands.
I'll try and get the attention of the others that are here. We missed something. The church in town. Why not tell church that bad people here? Also, nearly kill someone in town. Should let church know.
Is the church here
You-
also
what?
full of combat monks? Do they
It had
also
sign
serve
of
as
payload.
protection? I don't know. Wait. Oh, you mean like religious monk? Oh, okay. I guess so.
If you want, Mug can go. Mug explain everything.
Okay. I don't know how to talk to people who
Uh,
are not fighting.
So, as this like moment of, oh god, not another one, hit Kovac, and she's like breathing heavily after the fact. She's continuing to breathe heavily after the crisis has passed, and after a few minutes of just like beginning to hyperventilate, she spins around, dunks her head fully into the well, and just leaves it there.
See, Storm, you need to tell her off as well.
Storm's too busy trying to find trinkets of interest on Thimbulfingers, but when she turns around, she will notice and tell her off.
Yeah, I'm like, I want that armor, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to fit Sam.
Could have it modified.
Yeah.
So, in regards to trinkets, you find a coin pouch. Okay, you don't find out what's inside it. You just toss it to the side.
Wait. She goes, looks in it. If there's anything other than coins, she's interested. If it's just coins, she just passes it back and gives it to Sam.
Cool. I was say, like, Sam will let her know, like, anything you find, if you don't think it's fun, give it to me.
There are 2 rubies worth 20 gold pieces each, a sapphire worth 10 gold pieces, and a diamond worth 20.
She's
25.
It's full of rocks. You can have it.
There is also coins in there as well.
Yeah.
Cool. Sam actually legitimately likes rocks. Like, oh, pretty. Oh, no, we can sell them. Can you, repeat that? So it was 2 rubies. Yeah.
1 sapphire and a diamond, I believe.
And some coin.
I'll give you the contents of the coins as well. But yes.
Yeah, it's more if the diamond had more of a worth because certain spells, but I don't believe this one is.
No, it's not of the value to most spells that require diamonds.
That's fine.
Does he have anything else exciting, like spinning tops, or like dice, or like anything?
A ball of string.
A ball of string. Rope. She's got a newfound appreciation for rope.
Apart from an ornate, fancy-looking belt and several pieces of jewelry, one ring does take your eye as being very ornately crafted. It's a gold ring with what looks to be possibly jade, a small hummingbird mounted atop it. Inlaid with jade.
She's gonna grab that particular one and go, hey Sam, you like animals, right? What's this animal?
I'll look it through and I'll then
It's
Mr.
funny
Nibbles is
looking
on
bird.
my I'll take the ring if you give it to Sam.
Yeah.
And Sam will then talk to Mr. Nibbles, who's still on fire, and then talk to Mr. Badger, who's here for an hour. And we're like, would I actually know what a hummingbird looks like? Or do we
You would know what a hummingbird looks like, yes.
Yeah, it's like a hummingbird. They're very small, like, and they flit very fast. Like, they are cute and cool. Do you want me to hold on to this?
I don't need it. It's just pretty. He has
Actually,
more jewelry if you like it. He has more jewelry.
We don't want to be robbing him, technically.
Oh. Well, he's a fancy belt.
Yeah.
He's a fancy
Kovac!
belt. Do you need a
You look
belt?
over and her head is still in the well.
Oh yeah, you're amphibious,
What are you doing? She's Storm's gonna run over to Kovac and be like, Kovac! I told Mago for doing this. She puts her head on the wall. Kovac!
Yeah, I've not got detect magic. Can I do a check on the ring? Oh, sorry, Kat, you first.
So, you've probably never been close enough to her to see this, but like, there's like thin lines on her neck that have opened up into gills as she's under the water, and as she like panics and pulls back, goes,
Kovac!
like pulls her head out, and the gills just like blend back in with her skin. She goes, What?
You're contaminating the water source. You should
I
cast your
need-
magic on it to make it better.
I don't know those kinds of spells.
You do the fancy cleaning one. Doesn't it work on water too?
Not really.
Well,
I,
Why did you contaminate their drinking water? You shouldn't put your face in it.
are you implying that I'm unclean?
Yes. You have hair and face and dirt you fight?
Why did you come over here?
Oh yeah, I don't remember. Sam wanted you.
Magic things.
Okay. So
I only
wander over.
assume. I don't actually know.
Sure, I'll have a look at these for you.
Alright.
I'm going to.
Everybody, I can assure you that we have made you safe. Don't mind our shenanigans, but you're all okay. We will make sure. And she just like keeps going on at the people.
First, to make sure that he doesn't have anything covertly magical on him, that he can like be all like, haha, surprise, now I escape. I'm gonna speedy cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Both
Finished.
the ring and his armor are giving off magic, and you can see, you can also sense the presence fading of magic that was on the flute as well. Though it is shattered and
Turns up.
magic is.
Okay. For our safety, remove his armor.
Done. I already did. I did that earlier. The armor's already off.
Okay.
The
Because
other thing
you can see
notice
someone
on
like
the
trying to
ring-
compare the size. Like, oh, it's basically me.
The other thing you notice on the ring, just under the hummingbird, is 3 small rocks of jade. One of which is glowing. The other 2 seem dim.
Interesting.
That is a hummingbird.
I'm going to take 20 minutes and
Hydrate.
ritual cast. I identify twice.
In the
Sam
meantime,
just gave you.
Mug was heading up to the church.
Indeed.
Alright. You make your way up to the church, and you can hear small bells ringing within. They're not quite loud. They seem to be more of for ceremonial purposes. And you can hear voices within the side. It seems like a sermon is possibly being given.
Keep moving in until I find someone that I can speak to.
Sure.
Bless.
Thank you.
You head on inside. Sorry, one second. Why is it?
You have done it backwards. I will
You
reveal
head on
the map for
inside.
the audience as well.
No worries, it's just in the top left
Okay.
corner. To find a large statue of Pelor standing at the back of the room, holding what seems to be an orb,
hydrate.
or possibly the sun, within his hands. A priestess stands before the altar giving a small sermon. It looks like she is just finishing up as you enter in. And each one of the members in the audience is raising up a candle above their head before saying a quick prayer to Pelor. And then
Cast
some-
minor illusion for a candle, and confusedly just hold it above my head, trying to join in.
After the sermon is finished, they start to just mingle and talk. And the priestess steps down from the altar.
Move up to the priestess if she was the one conducting the ceremony, and go, "Me is Mug."
Greetings, Mug. I noticed your token gesture. I appreciate it. You are not a follower?
No, not follow God. Me follow Mug. Me do Mug thing.
Very too much.
She looks at you for a moment, confused. That is
Me-
understandable.
Diplomatic attaché of Xel'nari, self-proclaimed.
She takes another moment to think. You were here on behalf of the Xel'nari. I take it as something to do with the commotion that was happening in town.
Yes.
God damn it, Gray.
Bad Bard come to town.
I have no drinks anymore. I'm free from this.
Bad Bard come with bad dancer and bad merchant who do magic. They put on show. We stop show because they bad.
To the rescue.
It's fine now. We have prisoner. Won't let you know, so no confusion.
I appreciate you letting us know. Is there something that we can do to help?
Perhaps you can see if the two escaped. If you can find where they are.
One cast a divination towards that.
One looked like this, and I do an illusion of the merchant. And I do another illusion of the dancer.
She looks it over for a moment, committing it to memory. I can attempt and assist with this, with a divination, but my specialties are more in healing. Any of your members injured that require assistance?
Mug got broken bone. Somewhat better now.
I will assist with you.
Actually, was Mug and Thog the only ones who took damage?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kovac took some psychic damage, though you wouldn't be aware of that.
Yeah. Unless he had the anime-style blood nose spurt when it happened.
She was still on the other side of the crowd.
You and I and Storm don't know. Thalai knew about that, noticed, but that was about it.
We have 4 hydrates.
I don't have
Why so
that much
many?
water left.
Why spend your points on hydrates when you can save them for a reroll for us, not the team?
Yeah, or like a
Jesus.
crazy trinket item to be added to the game.
Yeah,
man,
save
I'm
your
just-
points.
I'm just
Mess with us in game, not just with our bladders.
But they like making us suffer, guys.
Have I just killed the DM with that? You...
Okay. Thankfully, that was the last little bit.
Sorry.
Maybe you help come down, see what happened, and can maybe Xel'nari stay in church where nice and clean.
This can be arranged. We can arrange some temporary lodging for you.
And last time we helped, Paylor people gave blessing of God that made us extra awesome. Can you do the same?
I can bestow a gift upon you if you were doing it in his name.
I can start doing it in his name.
Roll
More
a pers-
flexible.
Roll a persuasion.
Cocked dice. God damn. Put this on a flat surface. Good news and bad news.
Oh no.
The good news is it's a 9. It's not terrible. The bad news is it's a natural 1.
Thankfully, you can't critically fail a skill check.
Yes.
She looks over and she goes, "We shall see. Now allow me to assess the situation. Though I don't think you are quite ready to take up Pelor's flame."
No. Mug not become churchman.
That's what I thought.
But didn't stop last people from giving us good Paylor magic. Maybe they're just stronger than you. It's okay.
Wow! Thug is sassy.
We're
No,
not there.
Thug, sorry,
We
Mug.
don't know what's
Mug
going
is
on.
sassy.
Yeah.
Sorry,
She-
Mug.
she-
Yeah.
That is the
Links-
prime thing of being a bard, is being able to be sarcastic as all hell and hopefully get away with it.
Ooh,
She blinks for a
that's
moment.
I don't think you're getting away with that one.
and smiles politely and gestures for you to lead the way.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Yes. So yeah, lead her and if anyone accompanies her, whatever, lead them back down to the where the others are by the well if they're still there.
Yep. So he accompanies you down to the well, looking over your wounds and Thog's wounds, and casting cure wounds on you, restoring you back up. So you'll be able to fully heal from that.
Yep. Okay.
Looking over at Thimbulfingers, she turns to Mug and, so, this is the one you stopped?
Yes, he bad bard.
He looks almost on death's door.
Thug punch in face. You not want thug punch you in face.
Thug.
Thug strong.
Thug or thog? I mean, there's not much of a difference at this
I mean,
Thug life.
Thog is love. Thog is life.
Thank you, life.
She looks
Thug is
over at,
death.
she looks
Thog is
over at
death.
Thog, and he's just sitting there just like,
I love him.
she
so much.
shakes her head for a moment. Does he require assistance? Do you wish me to keep him alive so you can question him?
Oh, he not dead.
No, I'm doing like very little to keep him alive. This would probably be useful. Oh wait, I'm not there. She's not brought him back. Yeah. Sorry, I'm.
You are there. You're still over at the
Continue.
stage.
Yeah,
You're
it's
still
just.
over at the stage.
Yeah, it's like he's. I don't know. Yeah, truth be told, this is a priestly lady of
Palo.
better at knowing healing than me. I don't know. if she's saying he's on death's door, he's gonna be on death's door.
And Blue, you'd be happy. Mug not lie to priest lady.
Am I done with one of them?
You probably would have finished and identified by the time Mug got back.
Okay. I would have started with the armor.
The armor? That is glamoured studded leather armor.
Oh.
While wearing this armor, you gain a +1 bonus to your AC. You can also use a bonus action to speak the armor's command word and cause the armor to assume the appearance of a normal set of clothing, or some other kind of armor. You decide what it looks like, including color, style, and accessories, but the armor retains its normal bulk and weight. The illusionary appearance lasts until you use this property again, or remove the armor.
Mug would very much like.
Yeah, I was gonna say I point that at Mark. If you tell us what it is and does.
I'll say, what a compelling illusion. It's not, the armor is not dissimilar to that of a disguise self-spell, except it is entirely localized to the armor itself. Interesting.
I mean, I'm kind of okay. I've got a nice shield. My AC is 16, so I don't know what yours is, though. Mug, so you probably need it.
Mug has currently a 10 when he's wearing armor.
Go to the board! Go to the board!
Yeah.
I have no reason to believe that, so for now I'll say, well, I have no use of this. Talai is... This is beneath him. As I glance over, it's been 10 minutes. Is Talai still pounding a divot into the ground after 10 minutes?
At this point, he's just leaning on his warhammer, just watching and keeping an eye out for things. He's just keeping it there. There's nothing for him to do at this point, so he's just keeping an eye out for things.
I'll just push the armor towards Sam and Mug and say, this is for the two of you to decide amongst yourself. What did you say, Mug, about not lying?
Yeah, Mug not lie.
Do you have any context for this statement?
We signed contract. You want Mug be careful when represent Xel'nari.
Yes, yes.
So Mug tell you, Mug not lie.
I'm proud of you, Mug.
Hmm?
It's good.
And for that, you deserve a reward. Have the armor.
Mm.
I could be nice.
Mug get changed later.
As it's magical, it should be form-fitting to your person. You brought a priestess of...
Baylor.
Yes, Pillow.
Mug ask if priestess can give blessing like other priest, but Mug not sure.
Hmm.
Would you be able to help us locate the two fugitives?
Mug already asked and can do divine spell.
Yes, I can attempt a divination, but it may not be as accurate as you were hoping.
Any information is valuable. We have already requested that your town custodian dispatch hunters into the wilderness to check the tracks.
Does it help if you have something of their person?
It could add as a focus, yes. Though I do know their faces now, at least. Do you happen to know their names as well?
Wait here. Mug rushes off to the wagon and comes back with 2 pairs of underwear. What?
Mean.
I mean,
This
you're not...
best thing to you.
Roll me.
Sometimes you lend someone coat or jacket other people wear. You never lend anyone underwear. Only worn by one person.
I'm gonna roll 2d6.
But it's also, we don't know if they were specifically worn by these, but you know what? This is fine.
Yep. I know who they belong to now.
I don't know if I like the sound of that.
She looks over the underwear and goes, perhaps something a little bit more personal? Do you know their names? That can also assist.
Dog. They hired you.
Yes.
Were you aware of their names?
Oh, I do remember them telling me at some point.
Thog,
Yeah.
do you trust Mug?
Yeah.
Mug can help you remember.
Yeah.
Okay? Stand still.
Okay.
Close eyes.
Not liking this.
I'm going to detect thoughts.
Oh!
That's pretty good.
Although people watching notice no components. No verbal or somatic components. So detect thoughts.
Oh.
And then go, now, remember when work with them. What did you hear? What did you... And I'm going to, as he's doing that, I'm going to, like, rummage through his brain.
Looking
if
through
brain
his...
tickles, ignore. Don't resist.
Looking through his brain, you can see it flashing through the images of their faces. And it's some faces that you don't recognize yourself. Though you kind of recognize based off the descriptions that you had heard of the troop previously, but you never saw these ones yourself. And you see a Kenku flash before your eyes. And in Thog's mind, you hear him go, Rissa. Yeah, Rissa, that's the one.
So as he's doing that, I'll, beside him, so it's not distracting, I'll be doing minor illusion to create like a real-time link of what I'm seeing through his memories, so the others can follow along as well.
And then you see a halfling dressed in black garb. Oh yeah, that's Carrie. She was a bitch.
You see the word bitch in common appear above in the illusion.
And then you see what you believe is the merchant Well, that's. I think his name was Stefan. He was really good at lying. Did it a lot. And then you see the dancer, and he goes, "Oh, she was the pretty one. I like looking at her. Her name's... I don't recall her name. I don't think she ever said it. I think they called her Jess. Something like that. She was really pretty though." And then he just... His mind is sidetracked on really pretty elf, really pretty elf, really pretty elf.
Dancy.
You'd hear, or you sort of see Mug go, not my type. You not remember any other name?
No, that's the only name I heard for them. It's Chess. But that's the two you're looking for.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I make an Arcana check while this is happening to get an understanding of how he's doing this? Because I'm very curious about the magical abilities of Anya.
Mug, man of many secrets.
Did you check yet?
International Orc of Mystery.
Did you manage to get the information, by the way, yet on the ring?
I
No.
was going to do that next.
Okay,
Arcana, that is 16.
You're not sure. Seeing as there's nothing he has done that you can see, you have no idea what is happening, how he is capable of doing. You know what you should expect to see what he's doing, but he's not doing that.
You'd see half of it. You'd see me use components for the minor illusion, the cantrip.
We've also seen him do the weird pen thing with his fingy.
Yes.
Wait, Mug was around when I first cast minor illusion. No, minor illusion. No, detect magic. What magical vibes did he give off?
It would be that of divination.
And, like, localized on his finger?
Do you need to see the item to be able to... If an item
If it's to detect magic, you'd see what's around. You feel a general sense.
Yeah. So the way it works is you feel the presence of magic, and then you can spend an action to extend that presence on it and focus on it to kind of hone in on where the magic's coming from and the school of magic.
Yeah. So you as a visible creature bear magic. So if I'm searching for a magical anything, I would see that you as a creature possess a magical aura.
Yes.
Or part of you.
Yes. Probably localized to sort of the right arm.
Interesting.
Is his entire arm No. I can see on the image.
After seeing that transparent, taking notes, I'm gonna turn back to this ring and begin to identify that instead.
007 Mug, man of many secrets and charms.
He's just a common half-orc bard. That's all.
I don't believe you.
Mug done.
The priestess looks at you, Mug. Sir, do you have their names?
Yes. This one, Stefan. This one, maybe Jess.
Fair enough. What question shall I ask?
Where are they heading? Maybe.
Fair enough.
Anyone got better idea?
Cardinal direction.
There was something that they said before they left. It was, you're not prepared for what's coming. So, I don't know, something to glean what the frick that could be.
How spell work? We ask one question,
Correct.
then maybe how do we stop them from their plan?
Hold on. Is
That's
it like a
like
yes/no question, or can we get like more?
The question can be asked in a number of ways. The answer can be vague unless your question is specific.
So
If you
Alright.
ask, for example, how do we stop them in their plan? They could have many plans. Unless you know exactly which one you are wishing to know the answer to, you may not receive the response you were hoping for.
Like, what is their current plan? I mean, it could be just to get away from us. I don't know, but you
We
kind of
could
get what I mean.
Get an answer like this.
Where are they headed? Yeah, where are they
Yes.
headed?
Where are they going and in what direction? Can we be that cheeky with it and ask 2 questions in one?
No, it must be one question.
One question. I would say where are they going? We'll be telling, because then we can at least travel in that direction as well. Perhaps cut them off before they get there.
Also, as a continuation from the 007 mug, man of many secrets and charmers, ale shaken, not stirred. Thank you, desk lamp.
Great.
Actually, mug does need signature dish, signature drink. Has to be served in anything except a mug, because otherwise it's weird inception.
He's gonna be a shoe.
Shoey.
His hat.
He's got a helmet specifically for drinking.
Well,
So yes, please cast the divination spell and ask your mighty god where they are going.
Very well.
Please.
It will take
Oh.
a moment for me to set up and prepare.
if anyone has candles, light them, put above head.
At this, she kind of gives a slight smile and a bit of a smirk.
It might
Wow.
help.
It wouldn't.
That's what they do.
I can do this. I just produce flame and put it on top, like above, like there. Is this helping?
I will start the ritual.
Okay, I'm just gonna go.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna identify the ring.
Well, hers is actually only an action, so it is only a moment to cast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Unless she does.
But
it
you
as a
can
ritual,
start.
I think.
Yes.
Yes, unless she does it as a ritual. You hear her murmuring. Actually, what languages does everyone speak?
Storm and Goliath out there.
What languages
Common.
do those who are here?
Druidic, halfling, sylvan,
Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Vidalcan.
Alright,
and
so,
thieves.
Thug?
Can't, but yeah.
Common, orc, sylvan.
So yeah, you would not understand the language that she's speaking in. But after a moment, her eyes glow and kind of roll up into the top of her head, and she starts mumbling to herself. She seems completely unaware of her surroundings for just a few seconds, and before her eyes roll back down and stop glowing. So they are headed to Gornak, which I believe is in the Orcish Empire.
Wait a minute.
Far to the west.
I'm gonna stop my casting.
Sorry, what's it? Sorry about that.
Oh,
Had to sneeze.
They're traveling west.
I heard that from across the house, and I was really confused what that was.
Can I make a history check to see if I know anything about this Orcish Empire? Just
I'm trying to work out if I would, but it would only be if there was like business done there.
13.
I'm going to do the same thing.
Mhm.
14.
Would I possibly know? No, there'd be no business find my father there, probably would there.
No, you would definitely. Your father would definitely have stayed away from them.
Cool. Just double checking.
You know only stories. None of you have ever visited the place, but judging by the stories that you do know of it, you know why. It is an orc militaristic nation. It's not very large. However, it is also not on this continent. It is on the western continent.
Can we swap back over to the world map just so that we can orientate ourselves?
Yep.
I accidentally those rolls. And
By the way, Storm is doing other things during this time.
Going off the stories that you know of it, you know it is
Did you change the
somewhere
map?
within. Yes,
It hasn't changed.
somewhere
yet.
within that region.
Yeah.
Sorry,
it's not changed
it is there.
There we go.
Yep.
So it is somewhere within this region. You're not sure exactly where,
Ah.
Okay.
but you know that they are one of the few nations that still openly opposes the Xel'nari.
Oh, goody. They're seeking asylum. Because we're going to hunt them down.
Whilst they openly oppose them, they still have not declared war or all-out war on anyone, but they have been known to do raids that they deny all
Part in.
all part in, that it's a group of random orcs does not represent their nation, but yes, it is a constant thorn in the Xel'nari side.
Not all orcs. Rude for associating us with those, but skirting the question.
Pretty much, yes. Exactly that.
Classic politics.
Do we know of any roads from this town that would just take them west?
Heading directly out of this town is one of the major trade routes that heads along. So looking along here, heads along the southern border of this mountain range and down to the river. And from there, there are several roads out that way, but you can also take a barge down the river there out to the southern side of the continent.
Okay, so we have a direction in which to give chase.
But
would they be able to go north of where we are to the coast and get a ship, or is that unlikely?
It is possible, though the closest coastal city is a little bit north of the Xel'nari itself. So you imagine if they are trying to avoid you, that is probably not where they want to be going. It is a potential option.
All those hydras have to pee again. I'll be right back.
Curse you, Fezzik and Grey!
Curse you!
Mostly tonight, Grey.
Let me know when we can skip across
Skip
the
across?
storm.
Oh, yep. Yep. You can skip across the storm. God damn it, Fezzik. I knew it was coming. It's empty.
Thank you for the
Empty.
So, Storm, yes.
Among her nonsense of reassuring the crowd, she eventually notices that the liar is just sort of sitting off by himself, just standing there. So she's gonna go up to him and, as she walks over to him, can she just, like, check him out, and not in that kind of way?
Yeah, see how he's feeling.
Yeah.
Let's roll an insight check.
Because he seems a bit separated from the group. 12 plus, I think, 6? Yeah. That's 18?
Alright. How obvious is Thalai of his current emotional state?
I don't know, Thalai is just... I don't know what Thalai is feeling at the moment. Well, I don't. Like, there's not really much he can do at this point. He doesn't have any of the skills for identifying or tracking or anything like that. But he does seem to have a thorn in his mind, at the very least, and he's looking over.
So something's troubling him.
Not, yeah, maybe something's. He's got something on his mind. I don't know.
His mind.
Yeah.
Storm will wander over and like put her face way too close to yours, as she does, and just like squint her eyes at you and look at you and be like, there is something in here going on that you're not talking about. What is it? Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just thinking, what do we do with the Bard now?
Oh, we should definitely take him to the Xel'nari.
I'm starting to feel like this is getting a bit out of hand.
Yeah.
For us.
So we should take him to the Xel'nari. It is their responsibility. Anything that is not okay for us to do. Plus, I don't really like torturing people, and I'm not very good at questioning people, and I don't really want to do either of those things.
Yeah, because Ash, you talking about where they most likely would be heading to and stuff like that. Like how loud are they talking about that? Like, is it pretty close, pretty far away?
Well, she
probably
is
wouldn't have
talking
happened
to.
yet either.
Oh, okay. Because of that, yeah.
This would be before that's all happened, because Storm would have approached you not much longer after Kovac went to identify the objects.
Way back then. Okay. Yeah, I guess after that point he would just walk over to see what's going on, so he's not out of the loop. And so he can hear all of this. And as Kovac is talking about saying we need to go after them, but it's just like, I don't think we should chase them.
What?
Kovac.
Why not, Thalai?
We need to handle him. And I just point down at the fingers.
Yeah, but we know where they're going, so we can just take him to Xel'nari and then go afterwards.
But are we really the ones qualified to chase them into a nation that's actively hostile against us?
Maybe not.
Who
We
have
should
only
go talk.
just...
Well, maybe it is not our responsibility. We can always talk to Barda.
Well, they disappeared not an hour ago, and this nation is potentially many weeks or months of travel away from us. We may not even have to get close.
But at the same time, if we are chasing them down, we might lose track of him, or they might try and rescue him.
No, we should take him to the Xel'nari first. We also have to return the book that Kovac took.
You don't know about that.
Yes,
or
he
do you?
does.
I was going to say, we know about the book. We saw you writing in it, and we all know about the book.
Also, Storm, I remember distinctly writing to Barda about the book that belongs to the Calista.
Okay.
Barda knows about the book, not that you know that she knows.
On top of that, we don't have any identifying things with us. We've been able to, so far, I don't know, pizzazz our way without any badges and such. But remember, we weren't supposed to be doing this. We were meant to just get Cassandra and head back.
Yeah, we've gone massively off track.
We need to report back in. It is high time.
I
don't like it either.
Lie. I think we should go back. We should bring this ugly person with us, and we should also bring our two lovely new friends with us too.
If they want to come with us.
Do you want to come with us?
Regardless, our resources are stretched very thin.
Yeah.
we have next to no money. We barely know where they're going to be. We just know where they will be in the end.
So we
Perhaps it is
make
more
plan
prudent
to
for
intercept
us.
them.
Well, I think it's more prudent for us to report Xel'nari so they can intercept.
Yeah, I agree.
I do not think that we, as a group, are equipped or experienced enough to be inside a nation that is actively hostile to us.
Just curious, Ash, if we were to follow that line of going back home and reporting in, do we, or does Kovac believe that there are sufficiently qualified individuals back at HQ who could do better?
Yes.
Okay.
It's part of our training that we know that there is a rank and file of experience, and we are of the lowest initiated rank. Not so much that there is actually a rank, but rather it's just like a badge of experience, so to speak.
Yeah.
We are
Overall,
just
we're still
initiates,
fresh.
right? Yeah, we're still green.
Yeah, you are
know that there
just out exploring for the first time.
Yeah.
There are people who have been out and exploring and working for the Xel'nari for well over 20 years.
And
So,
Kovac,
yes?
I'm going to be blunt. We barely scrape through with successes in this stuff here. We nearly botched this, if you think about it.
No,
Especially with us getting trapped in that pocket dimension, we nearly lost track of this. We were very
I've
lucky
still got the
that
beans.
Thog stayed to the course to help us with this, because who knows how this would have turned out, considering, as far as I can tell, nearly all of us were charmed. Who knows what would have been happening to us at
I
that
don't know
point.
what you're talking about.
We got very lucky this fight.
Storm doesn't know that she was charmed.
No.
And at the same time, like, there are some lucky scalps, like you handling that cursed item, Kovac, and amazingly did not do anything horrific about it.
Yeah, Kovac, you'd have some answering to do. What is this about cursed item you touch? Did I not tell you not to touch any of the instruments? I told you they were bad and that they were probably cursed, and you went and did it anyway? I am very disappointed with you, Kovac. I thought you knew better.
Mug, are you still concentrating on your detect thoughts?
I'm not sure how this goes in the timeline, if Mug's back yet, or if this was before, but I can be if it's convenient.
Did Mug leave? Like, did you leave and go somewhere?
Wasn't this happening when I went to the church and while you were doing the first identify?
No,
because I walked over as they were doing the divination and explained.
Yeah. Because you did the detect thoughts on there to get the names while she was here to do the divinations. This is all in the same.
Mug can do again.
No, that was a question out of character. Just because...
It lasts a minute, 1 minute.
Okay, well then never mind. Just so as Storm is like actively scolding Kovac, her like stiff, more refined persona kind of like cracks a bit, and she behaves like she's just been scolded by like a commanding officer, and just like leaves.
What was that?
She just walks off.
Storm just sighs. God.
And I'm just looking at Storm just going like, I did not think that was in you.
What? What do you mean? I only speak the truth.
Sam's going to follow after Kovac.
Kat, sometimes you say truth, but people don't want to hear truth.
But that doesn't
Truth
mean
very
that you
powerful.
shouldn't say it.
Truth has power. Lies have power. Sometimes choose one power or other power.
This
Be
was
very
not
careful.
a time for lies, though. This was a time for truth. Kovac needs to own up to her mistakes and understand we all have flaws. And she's not perfect, even if she likes to pretend to be.
But at the same time, there is a way to handle confronting flaws. When we confront you about your flaws, we're not so...
abrupt.
I don't know, you like to tell me that I'm kind of stupid all the time.
No, but the difference is the way that when we tell you off, we do it with love in our hearts and our tone. That was very harsh to Kovac, especially considering that Kovac is usually the model standard.
But I do love Kovac. I love Kovac very much.
But we, at the same time, we also don't know the circumstances of Kovac touching that instrument. For all we know, it was an accident.
But that
Because if I actually recall out of character, it was completely by accident that you touched the instrument, like you were just brushing it aside looking for something, and that's how you actually touched it, if I recall.
I was casting Identify on it, which requires...
Yeah, but like you didn't even intentionally grab it, you just...
Well, technically, intentionally, yeah, but...
She picked it up, brought it over to the area, and then cast the spell on it. So...
Yeah.
And
twice.
If I recall correctly, this was after Storm had said not to touch anything.
Yeah, but
yeah.
Regardless, it was a mistake. It wasn't like they were active. Anyway, but like for all we know, it was an accident. We don't even know the circumstances of Kovac touching that. We just know she did. But no one was hurt in the end. Except maybe her. She did look a bit pained when soon after that, just before the fight broke out.
Oh.
But yeah. For all we know, Kovac is probably feeling really bad about it. It's not Kovac doesn't make many mistakes, and her to be lambasted about it like that in that manner was probably a bit harsh for her when she's already feeling quite bad. And then Thalai just looks really confused, and he's just going like, "Wait, did I just say all this? How am I saying this properly? This is like more words than he has ever said at one point. Like he's insightful, but his words are very."
The Kovac has rubbed off on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Thalai just stops and goes like, I think I said too much.
Maybe next time you want to say big truth, put little lie.
No.
Maybe say, we not upset, but you need do better.
But I
that
am
way,
upset.
big truth come, but little lie.
But no, but I am upset.
Okay. In that case, Mug going to try help. Next time you make mistake, Mug make big truth and make you sad. See how it works.
Okay, that is fair. I think that is reasonable.
Like, remember the time where you licked all those plants specifically after we told you not to just lick plants randomly?
Oh yeah, that was a bit stupid of me, I guess.
Remember, we told you off for it, but we didn't go hard on you, did we?
There was a lot of yelling.
But most of that was for worry about you, not actually yelling at you for making a mistake.
I'm not really sure. I was a bit woozy. It was just very loud.
But regardless, the way that we handled that was that we didn't just lambast you. We made sure you were all right, and we talked about and explained why that was a bad choice.
Okay. I guess I will go and apologize to Kovac.
But maybe let Kovac have some time to herself and let Sam speak with her. And then later on apologize. I think if you go now, she won't accept. Her pride has been bruised.
Okay. How long should I wait?
How about you just help me find a place where we can secure this one, and I point at Thimbulfingers, and then we'll think about from.
Okay, but also Thalai, you should talk more often. It's good for you.
I think I said too much, and he just quickly just bends over and gently picks up Thimbulfingers, and he just walks around looking for somewhere they can keep him at least overnight.
And Storm continues to pester you about it. No, but you should talk more. It's good for you, you know? Communication's super important.
Can you do me a favor?
Huh?
We need to gag him, so he can't cast magic. Can you, and he just, never mind, we'll have to get to, I think, like, you didn't pick up the bag again, did you, Kovac? You just left it lying on the ground as the hand was filling it?
The hand filled it back up, and she's smart enough that as she stormed off, she would have just picked it back up. And
okay, I was going to ask if you had left it there, I would have just gone.
No.
Okay. Mug, can you do me a favor?
Mug can help.
Can you go into the bag of holding, get one of the pieces of clothing? We need to rip up, make fabric to make some kind of gag so Bard cannot speak to cast magic.
Wait, no,
Ah.
just... And she tears a bit of her, like, the bottom of her robe. You can just use this.
All right. I'm gonna hold him. Could you gently, because we don't want him to suffocate. Just gag him.
Okay.
Yep.
Make sure he can breathe through his nose, but we need
So
to make
just
sure.
kind of looks over
Okay.
and he goes, "If you don't want him to talk, I can break his jaw."
Well, we need him to talk later on. We're just making sure he can't cast magic as we try to hold him back.
Technically, we don't, but Mug will gag him.
Oh, here.
So, yeah, gets the cloth, and you do realize that you're asking the person with a dexterity score of 6 to be delicate.
Storm doesn't know that.
I guess technically the lie doesn't know that either, so he's
Storm trusts
very,
us.
very careful, and then just pulls it tight.
Oh! Is there like there's a slight little...
And then he goes, and goes around and through, and nice and neat. It's not neat.
But is it enough that if he was to gain consciousness, he can't actually speak clearly?
Yeah. Assume that it's
It's not that hard. You shove a bit of cloth in the mouth.
and
It's
tie it
just
around. Yeah.
wrap it around. As long as he can breathe through his nose, that's fine. And we'll have his hands tied up together. I don't think we're too super far from the Xel'nari. Maybe a day without food, if need be.
Hydrate.
All right, and as we go somewhere else, I'm going to get water.
So
After
Kovac,
we
you
do
stopped
that,
identifying.
I did stop identifying. I have the ring still because it was given to me. Basically, Kovac has walked off behind some random person's house, found an apple tree, and is currently curled up with her knees against her chest, crying and stress eating an apple she found.
Oh,
So-
I'm sorry.
What Sam's going to do is partway through, like, following Kovac, will turn into a cat.
I feel like that's a little
And-
insensitive.
Shut your face, you're not there. It's one of
Visions of
those.
Storm, I'm sure.
Sam's not gonna like this, but it's going to attempt to play like an actual cat. Like, oh, someone's upset. You're a person. Purr. Nudge, nudge. Sort of situation. Like, so not making it clear that it's Sam, but it's like, oh, it is a cat. Feel better. Stroke the cat. Let the feels out. Sort of situation is what I'm going with. If that makes sense.
Okay.
I'm not bringing in Mr. Nibbles and the Badger will be left around the corner because they're still around.
Does Sam's
Mr. Nibbles is not on fire anymore.
do Sam's wild shapes normally have a tell that allows us to know that it's him?
They can. They've tried very hard not to this time, if that makes sense.
Okay.
If it's at all possible, sort of
That's fair enough.
situation.
So I'm just curled up under a tree, crying and devouring an apple, and this cat just shows up.
Wow. Just like sits and kind of like stares, like.
Hello, cat. Is this your house?
Just blinks.
I'm sorry if I'm trespassing.
Kind of do the whole kitty big stretch, big yawn, and then we'll kind of like do the kind of go up. I put a paw on Kovac's like leg, like
Seeing this, I'll go from like knees up against the chest to cross-legged to like be inviting to the cat's advances.
Oh. The cat does like a moment, but like, and it's like kind of does a little turn around, and just kind of like lays there purring, and a little. I think of the circular sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Kovic would kind of soften and start giving this cat some pets and scritches.
The cat does okay. The one tail that will kind of like like as soon as the hand touches, you know how some cats get like someone's touch like,
Mm-hmm.
and then they kind of like rest back into it. It's the little like, but kind of gets into it. Don't you dare cast catapult! Don't you dare!
I can't cast catapult on creatures. It's fine. It's not allowed.
Yeah.
Ash, don't you ruin this.
Just kind of sit and then just let Kovic pet, exhale. If they want to, it's one of those things that, you know, sometimes when you suddenly have an animal and you start talking to them. If she was to do that, it's that kind of feel, but not that I can really force that.
I feel like she might say something, and we'll just like look down at the cat and say, "None of my team knows why I really joined Xel'nari, but I've made this mistake before, and people got hurt. I don't want that to happen again."
The cat sighs, and in your head you'd be like, "Well, just fucking open up to us then."
I panic and just throw the cat off my...
Cat turns back into Sam.
So you did make it a catapult.
Mr. Nibbles and the Badger then come around the corner and do a little like... I was trying to be comforting.
By deceiving me!
Yeah, because you would have allowed a halfling to crawl up into your lap.
Obviously not! You could have just been comforting with your regular words!
I
Yes?
don't word well. Okay, look. We were concerned. I can't say sorry because I don't word. I hate this. God damn it! I let you pet me. I don't let people touch me for reason. Look, we all have our reasons for joining the Xel'nari. Okay, some may not be as forthcoming as others, like stuff and things, and some kind of looks. They're definitely not looking Kovac in the eye during these little moments, and it's just like, we've been together for like, I don't know, insert X amount of years.
4 years.
4 years. But how much do we actually really know about each other? Like, I don't even know if you have a family.
I do. I have parents. I'm an aunt.
Cool. Neat. I mean, words bad, people. Fuck. I should have said a cat. Yeah, like...
You really shouldn't have.
Shouldn't have what? Sorry. Done the cat.
You really shouldn't have stayed as a cat upon talking to me. It would have been very strange to have an in-depth, externally one-sided conversation with a cat in some stranger's back garden.
I don't know. It's easier to talk to animals. Why do you think I have Mr. Nibbles and Mr. Badger now? Hello, Mr. Badger. I mean, it's a fae, but...
Badger's a new one. Look,
it's something I can
don't tell anyone what I said, okay? I'm not ready to open up. I don't like feelings. It's not really a thing that Vidal can do. occasionally
Yeah.
we open up and get hit hard by a case of the feels.
Cool.
It's not
Yeah,
normal.
you realize you're talking to the other person who doesn't like talking about their feelings.
Why are we the ones talking about this to each other? This makes no sense.
I know, but it's weirdly easier.
Yeah.
Like,
there's
I
no
don't
pressure.
know.
The pressure's off. We're not stuck at this. That's fine.
Yeah, we both exist in this world, and there's a lot of shit going on. We're over our heads, but we're trying to prove that we're worth the time. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do, or not. I don't know. I don't. No.
For context, I'm just gonna let you know. When Storm was yelling at me, all I could hear was my old commanding officer's voice after something bad happened.
You
And it
had
was
an incident.
horrible.
Cool.
And I don't like thinking about it, but this set of circumstances brought it all flooding back, and I felt like I couldn't handle it, so I just had to leave.
No, that's cool. Look, there's you can occupy your time with checking the ring, or you can not, or you can eat more apples, or we can throw apples at Storm. That would also be quite fun. See if she can dodge those. But look, I'm bad at people.
It wasn't really Storm's fault. She didn't know how I react.
Look, Storm's got her own problems. Let's be honest. The Lie has his own problems. I have my problems. You have your. The only one who doesn't seem to have problems anymore is Mug, because we gave him his shoes back.
That seems oddly suspicious. Wouldn't you agree? That he's somehow
He's so put together.
This carefree roaming entity with no problems.
What was
What
with
the hell
the
is that?
finger?
How
What
can
was
you
with
be?
the finger and the ink? What's up with that?
It's some kind of arcane influence. I think it was divination.
Look, I'll leave you here. I'm gonna go back, or do you want me to stay?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want Mr. Badger to curl up on your lap?
No, thank you.
Okay. Sorry, buddy. Looks over and it just goes. It's like, I'm gonna be up the tree, and
Okay.
Sam tries to climb up the tree because doesn't know what else to do at the moment.
I'm just gonna sit back down under the tree, and until somebody else shows up, the two of us are just gonna be in this person's back garden in awkward silence, and weirdly both be more comfortable with the silence than continuing to talk.
We would definitely be those people IRL that would be like on two different sofas in the same room, but we're texting each other stuff, and occasionally you say "heh" or something from the phone. That is definitely clearly what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Sam will, like, with the help of the badge, try and like just get onto a branch and just be up the tree and just be like, oh yeah, we should probably give those slippers to Thalai.
Yeah. I still have them on me, don't I? Pull my bag.
He's gonna wear slippers. Gonna look funny.
She laughs a bit, kind of not realizing she was doing it, and goes, yes. That will be quite humorous.
Hey, look, emotions are funny. People are weird. Are cool.
I'll spend the rest of the awkward silence identifying the dumb ring.
Oh yeah, how hurt do you look still, by the way?
I'm honestly fine. After getting that I mean, I'm okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm much hardier now. So I will enjoy the quiet, awkward company, and just because it's fun, I'll identify the ring.
Okay.
Sam's just relaxing on the branch, just kind of like.
How long is it before Storm decides to come over?
Maybe an hour at most, because she's not patient. However, before she does go, she goes to the field and picks some flowers. And she makes a big bundle of flowers and a flower crown before she goes and tries to find Kovac.
So I've got enough time to identify the ring and then just be at peace for most of an hour.
It is a ring of evasion.
Ooh.
It currently has 1 charge remaining.
Ring of evasion.
That's why it's glowing.
That's gas.
I feel like
I kind of want
Kovac
to keep
needs
that. I mean, with the AoE shenanigans I'm going to get caught into, maybe. Inventory. Though it could also be handy for the person with the dex dump stat.
Also, it's not what's my brain thinking of?
It is an attunement item.
It is. I was looking up and it doesn't say it. I don't think it is.
It is.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it
Yes.
is an achievement. Cool.
I'll add it to my personage for now and see what happens. Okay.
If this counts as a short rest, so then I'm going to get my wild shapes back. I'm just saying. If it's taking like an hour, Sam's going to treat this as like a short rest, if possible.
You're not doing any strenuous activities for an hour.
Yeah.
Alright, so Mug and Fly and Storm. What are you guys doing?
Looking
Oh,
for
Storm
some.
is getting flowers, sorry.
Well, I'm looking for somewhere we can stash Thimbulfingers so he can't cause any problems if he does regain consciousness.
Yeah, Storm will assist with that first, but possibly get distracted or bored if it takes too long.
Can we use the
Church?
maybe church help? Keep Bad Bard safe.
I mean, we don't want any of the townspeople here taking vengeance on him. That might be a good idea.
Well, back
But-
at home, that is what we would have done. We would have left anyone bad at the monastery. No, wait, anyone that need detainment or protection at monastery. Oh wait, but we were all monks. Are they all monks, Mug?
No,
I
Not
think they'd be priests rather than monks.
They're
Maybe
different,
one-
aren't they?
it is church, not
Okay.
temple.
Maybe one cleric, perhaps, is possible.
Well, at least one. The priestess cast spell must be
True.
cleric.
True. That is true. Yeah, because looking around Ash, there isn't like a jail or
No.
a sheriff's office or anything.
No,
that-
you remember when you came in here that there was no local militia here at all.
I think yes. Church might be best point. It's a stone building, and look, I'll stay with him and keep watch on him, and then someone can relieve me when it's we get ready for sleep.
Well, we are. Where are we staying this evening? Are we staying at the tavern?
Well, we don't have that much money, and I don't want to take from these people.
Oh yeah, I don't
Honestly.
have any money. I guess I probably shouldn't have given it all away, huh?
But money-
Didn't Bad Bard have money?
I don't know.
True.
He had a bag of rocks
actually,
and some other stuff
yeah,
in it.
I
I
am-
gave it to Sam.
Then, if Sam kept it, then yes, it would be full of money.
On the surface, that seems harsh, but it's probably true.
Look, Sam knows what to do with money. Sam is like.
Since when was this a thing?
You're the
Since you've-
financial officer of the Xel'nari team.
Yes!
Since you've always
in the
been the
contract.
richest party member.
God, I don't spend anything.
You therefore
Exactly. So you
Must
know
not
how to
be.
look after your money.
Is
Yeah.
it really spending
Sure
when
it's not.
Storm doesn't value it or get anything in return?
If you want, Mug, go get us accommodation.
And can you please check on the horses? I want to make sure they're not being spooked. I'll take this one to the temple, see if we can get somewhere secure for him.
And I am going to go pick some flowers. Okay, bye! She wanders off.
Alright, I'll just come relieve me in, I don't know, 2 hours or so I can get something to eat.
Yeah, head off to the tavern and see if they've got some rooms available for the glorious people that saved the town from magical ruin.
Yes, they are actually more than happy to offer you a free accommodation. Though they do only have 2 rooms available.
So we've got 2 rooms and a wagon we can use. That should be enough for...
Plus, like, 3 tents, I think, off the top of my head. 2 or 3 tents.
Yeah, but you'd know from going camping, if you got the choice between a wall or a tent, you choose the wall.
Well, Thalai actually always chooses tent, if from time to time. The cold doesn't bother him anyway.
Let it go.
You have to let it go. Maybe don't
The
hold it.
ultimate irony would have been if Streamlabs stopped working or OBS stopped working and your screen was frozen. That would have been a perfect...
Oh, it froze earlier. It froze real good, and like I had to like force quit it to make it stop doing the thing.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
So yeah, I'll get things unpacked. So I'll take people's stuff from the horses and kind of dump it in rooms. And yeah, just sort of not go through stuff, but just dump things in rooms, and then get a couple of empty bowls and a container of food, whatever it was, all just put into one big pot, and try and like go around and find where people are.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'll take Thimbulfingers to the temple and just ask if we can keep him here, because this looks like the most sturdy building.
You can keep him here, but is one of your group going to be watching over him?
I'm going to take the first watch, and then we'll organize keeping an eye on him.
Very well. My quarters are off to the side here if you do need my assistance, but otherwise I will not interfere.
Much appreciated for giving us shelter. Thank you.
Of course. Storm.
Yes.
You have a bunch of flowers for someone.
And a carefully made flower crown. She's like, I think this will be big enough for Kovac's head. It should be okay. And she takes them, and she goes around and tries to find Kovac. She has no idea where Kovac is. She tries to find Kovac. I don't know how long that takes.
Well, it depends if she...
Yeah, how long is Kovac and Sam going to be staying there?
We're just hanging out. Like, if things continue to just be quiet, I think eventually Kovac would just, like, cast Mage Hand and would, like, try and see how fast her Mage Hand is by, like, playing catch with herself. Just like use Mage Hand, throw an apple, then move the Mage Hand over, catch it, and then just back and forth. So there's an apple going.
Sam will occasionally use produce water to make little rings of water, like hoops or something. Just like, da-da-da, da-da-da. Like they have, like Sam definitely doesn't have an urge to move. They've got what they overall needed. They probably will be going back to the Xel'nari, so now they haven't got like a real urgency as such.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're not. Yeah, so an hour to whatever. However, they haven't moved.
Yeah.
In total, I think it would have taken Storm probably about 35 minutes to gather the flowers and look around and eventually find Kovac.
I went to sneeze and then shivered instead. That was a bit weird.
I was watching you and be like, what is going on?
It's like, that's the weirdest sneeze I've ever seen.
Yeah, I think this shiver shocked the sneeze out of me. Anyway, when Storm eventually finds Kovac, Kovac, is it okay for me to come and talk to you?
After like a 130 toss volley, the apple stops and just comes to a stop. Oh, yes, that is acceptable.
Oh, okay.
Sam notices the mood is like, oh no, I am a cat in a tree. Meow, meow.
Storm doesn't care that you're there.
Do you want me to go? Okay.
She ignores you.
And Kovac will quickly hear in her head, just learn to relax a little. And that's it.
So Storm, sort of shuffles up to Kovac, hands her the bundle of flowers, gets the flower crown, puts it on her head, and then sits down in front of her. Goes, I'm really sorry, Kovac. I was really harsh before, and it was not fair, and I hurt your feelings, and I have also made mistakes in the past, so I should not be so unfair when you make a mistake. It is okay. But I still love you, and I was just very concerned. Meow.
There's a noticeably awkward pause before anything happens. Kovac just has this hodgepodge of flowers in her hands and just holds them off to one side. The flowers just carry themselves off to the left and put themselves down on the ground. She'll look at Storm quizzically, look up over her shoulder at the cat in the tree.
Wait, it's Sam. Sam is not a cat. Sam is just saying, oh, look, I'm a cat.
Look up at Sam in the tree, and then is going to lean over and is going to do something she's never done before. She is going to be the one to initiate a hug with Storm.
Oh, I thought she was just going to boop the snoot.
Storm hugs you back, and she's purring, but only you can hear it. It's like one of those really quiet purrs that you only hear from a cat when you put your face up to their chest.
Mm-hmm.
And
the hug you are getting from Kovac is incredibly rigid. It's just really awkward hand placement, but she's trying.
And it's a very happy hug in return. You're really...
After a bit, Sam will kind of waddle down and just be like, there to both of them and wander off.
Yeah.
When you're right up next to us, I'll just whisper towards you, how long are these supposed to go?
Storm's a cat. She's not bothered. Storm will also at some point, possibly after Sam has left, but not because he's left, just timing wise. She will pull back and go, Kovac, you know that you're really awesome, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you are amazing and talented and a really good leader for us motley crew. You keep us very much in line. Yeah. Although Thalai was surprisingly good leader earlier, he told me off for being mean. I did not think I was being mean. I was just being the truth. I don't like not being truthful. But maybe there is nicer way to say what I had to say.
It's difficult being responsible for other people.
Yeah. But we are friends. Yeah? So we should rely on each other more. I was very concerned and worried, and it made me upset. And I yelled at you instead. But maybe because you didn't say that there was anything wrong.
I didn't know that there was anything wrong. The entire time that item was in my possession, it had me convinced that it was fine, I was fine. It was only when it told me to do something truly against my wishes, I was able to conjure the willpower to resist. And then once it was smashed by Thalia, I realized how wrong the entire situation was.
Then maybe it is my responsibility to pay more attention to everyone else. I will pay more attention to make sure we are all okay, okay?
And I will endeavor to be more receptive to what you have to say.
Yeah, I can agree with this. Yep.
Handshake.
Okay. What are you doing here anyway? You play with Apple?
It was quiet and away from it all.
Oh, I am not quiet. Would you like me to leave?
It's fine. I think I'm done here.
Okay. I think...
Let's go back and find the others.
Yeah, I think Mug was trying to find us somewhere to sleep, and Thalai was going to the church to watch over our new friend. Not friend, actually. Bad bud.
Okay. We'll go to the tavern first, and then we can check in on Thalai.
Can I... Oh, wait. I was going to say I buy you drink, but I don't actually have any money. I'm starting to understand maybe it would be good for me to have some coin, yeah. I have lots of ball bearings.
Let's talk about this over a drink. I'll begin walking off towards the tavern with Storm.
Okay. And she toddles along behind you.
And as we're walking, the invisible mage hand holding the bouquet of flowers just like bobs along behind.
And that
Probably
is where
see
we
Mug
will
carrying the food and goes back to the tavern with you.
That is where, unfortunately, we will be ending it tonight, as it is 11 o'clock. And,
Oh boy!
many of us have life tomorrow, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, life sucks.
So until next time, where I think we might be short an oddie.
I got to go do a thing.
Yeah.
How
Life
dare
strikes
you.
again.
Yeah, because
But the
I'm
game will
in
go on.
a different time zone than you guys.
Yep.
But otherwise, we have our Tuesday night game, where Rory is our Space Master.
Our glorious
There we do not play D&D, though. We play Stars Without Number, which is a sci-fi setting, which is quite fun. So I hope you can join us there if you cannot make it to the next Sunday. And we will see you then. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for the raids, and for the follows, and for the subs, and for everything.
On that note, we need someone to raid. So, anyone have any suggestions? I've got a bunch of people streaming currently, but they're all absolutely unrelated to what we're doing now.
So if we were showing up as number 1 in D&D before, who's number 2?
Oh, yeah, we could throw them a raid.
Mm.
Dungeons and Dragons.
There's Dramonia episode 44 by Cuddly Raptor
That sounds cool.
with 23 viewers.
Actually,
Looks like there's 3 people streaming the same game, so the players
Yeah.
are putting it to their 4 actually.
Oh. Interesting.
That's pretty neat.
that's cool.
Yeah, because there's Cuddly Raptor, Wetasorb, Josie Poser, and Aussie Devfro.
Mm.
Let us go.
And another one called Participation Award.
Yeah.
Actually, Participation Award only has 4 viewers, so
Can
that'd be
we
kind of
raid
hilarious.
them, please? Let's
Yeah.
raid
Great,
them.
great participation award, yeah.
Participation award. We're gonna give participation award a participation award.
Because they have the coolest name. Ah, that makes me so happy. I just saw that too. Okay.
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 Let's just hold it up in front of me and go, okay.
Alright, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the raids and all the love and the gift subs and the holy shit hype train. It's the first time we've gotten a hype train, which is awesome. It's been a
Mass love to everyone out there.
yeah.
Hope you guys had a
heck
good time
yeah.
with us tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Catch us next time.
Join us again for more shenanigans on Tuesday, or otherwise next Sunday. We will see you then. And hang around for the raid. Share our love to everyone else. Have a good night, day, morning,
Yeah.
whatever time zone you're in.
Night,
Have a
morning,
good one.
whatever, guys.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.